Liberty Center plays for a state championship tomorrow in Massillon, 3:30 against Amanda Clearcreek. Fate conspired to get them into the playoffs, but the Tigers have proven they belong. Here's Gary Sensenstein.
They've been dreaming about this day for 4 years. Seniors who, as 8th graders, watched a Liberty team lose a state championship in overtime in 1993, they believe the time has come for these Tigers.
We weren't sure we can get in. As soon as we got in, about the second half of the Marion Pleasant game, that's when our defense started playing this game. That's when we just knew that we were on top of our game, that nobody stopped us since.
But it's a state championship, and that's a thing I like to look forward to, because we win state, and that's something you take home. And I mean, I've been down there 93 and watched our team play, and we got some unfinished business to take home a state title.
Where are we going? Who's gonna win?
The countdown to a championship began 3 weeks ago. If Ripley made this call, it's just believe. Or not does not exist in the Tiger vocabulary.
Have they reached the point now where even if you play Kent McKinley on Friday, there isn't much that's going to stop these guys, you think?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if we could beat a Kent McKinley, but I'll tell you what, we'd play anybody in the state. That's what it's all about. And, you know, we love the competition, and that's what's nice. I mean, we want to prove, you know, that we're the best, and we've got to beat the best in order to do that.
Number 4, that's time for the dream to come true. Great job! Step 4, number 1!
A better Tiger team was denied a chance to prove their worth a year ago. Fate decided Liberty deserved a second chance. From Liberty Center, I'm Gary Sensenstein for the News Channel.
Big Board Friday coverage tomorrow, of course. We'll have more on Liberty Center at 11 o'clock tonight, plus a preview of
Great games today and more great games tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. This is great to have from Northwest Ohio. Norwalk St. Paul plays on Saturday, of course, but Liberty Center and Defiance, this is great. And I think both teams have really good chances of winning tomorrow. It's a Big Board Championship Friday. 2 teams from Northwest Ohio playing in state title games Friday. And the News Channel's Eric Hubbard and Gary Sensenstein will report live from Massillon tomorrow at 6 and 11. First, Liberty Center against Amanda Clearcreek. Tigers have had better teams that never even made the playoffs, better teams that never won a state title. Call it destiny, call it whatever you want. This Tiger team believes it will win a championship tomorrow. No doubt in their minds. Just listen to them.
It just shows that, you know, hopefully the hard work and all the dedication from, you know, past players and these players, the parents and the community and everything else, you know, we're hoping we can bring it home this year.
I would remember all those years because my brother played football all 3 of those years, and he keeps telling me about his senior year and not getting the job done. So this one's not only for us, but it's for all the past playoff teams too.
Yeah, we just had a good team, and occasionally we don't get in the playoffs. We have real good teams like last year. We had a great team going into the end of the year. We were playing our best ball then. So there's a lot of team that doesn't make it. I mean, they could go all the way, and we're just going to play for those guys.
Kickoff at 3:30, and of course, we will be live at 6 o'clock and show you the highlights and all the interviews after the football game.
To Clearcreek tomorrow afternoon in Massillon. It's the Division 5 state championship game. Last time the Tigers were there was '93. They lost that game. Now 4 quarters away from a dream come true.
The kids are very focused, and we just want to play 48 more minutes of football and hopefully you know, come home with a state championship.
You know, it's one of our goals this season that finally came true. A dream came true for a whole team, and right now we just want to go out and just win that state championship for everybody in Liberty Center.
Hi, everybody. The joke going around Liberty Center this week is, last one out of town, turn out the lights. The football Tigers are playing in the Division 5 state championship game tomorrow in Massillon. Dan DeCrow spent a day in Liberty Center and found out the town is crazy about its team.
Liberty Center will look like a ghost town tomorrow afternoon. Nearly the entire community will be in Massillon, cheering on their Tigers.
It's just a small community with one central thing that we all are connected to, and that's our school.
Almost everyone wanted to go to the championship game, but some were lacking a ride. Ardith Myers to the rescue with a chartered bus.
So I just went over to the table where the senior citizens were sitting and asked them what their feeling would be, and they were all enthused about it. And they said, yeah, that'd be great, because that'd be the only way they could get there.
Every small town has its super fan, and Liberty Center is no different. Kip Kern was born in Liberty Center. He went to high school here in Liberty Center, and he's only missed one Tiger football game since 1954. You even missed the birth of your daughter because you were at a football game. Is that true?
I sure did. She was born about 4 o'clock, and I stayed with my wife till about 6:30, and I told her I'll see her after the football game. And I missed the first quarter.
Kip Kern may be from a small town, but he's definitely a big fan. In Liberty Center, Dan DeCrow, NBC 24 Sports.
Thanks.
Don't just walk. Those 258 glasses are going down. Now I want to hear it. Wiggly, 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 wiggly. We're
me out of the wet. Okay, Scott, we're going to get him his kiss here. The winner, I'm going to give you a kiss. Get a lipstick on your cheek. Okay, man. Hey, Tigers. I got that was more though. I got it's your camera, huh? Did you take it?
I did the normal stuff.
Neat coming. You ever get it? Are you?
Oh, yeah.
What's that? What are you doing to Sam over there?
My hand in a shirt, okay?
I saw that. It's on tape too. Wait till I get.
I lost all my Ruby here? She's getting along pretty good.
Congratulations, stud. Your first team. Oh yeah, you did. Gonna get you, Liz. Just a minute.
telling Bill that you told me they'd make it 3 years. Down at 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Paul Brown Tiger Stadium and the show, Division 5 State Championship Football Game. The Board of Control, the Commissioner, and the staff of the Ohio High School Athletic Association extends to each of you a cordial welcome to this football tournament presented by the Cleveland Clinic. At left end is number 82, Andy Silvas. Left tackle, number 70, Josh Bush. Left guard, number 58, Chris Baum. At center, number 69, Kinsey Kern. Right guard, number 78, Derek Ziegler. Right tackle, number 72, Brian Wishy. Right end, number 11, Jesse Smith. The quarterback, number 8, Joe Jurasic. In the backfield, number 2, Seth Atkinson. At halfback, number 33, Sam Smith. And the fullback is number 3, Ryan Zeider. Head coach of the Tigers is Rex Lindgren.
Somebody took all the passes, supposedly. Well, he can walk up here as long as we find him.
Well, I think so. He had an extra ticket to get in anyway.
Let's go.
This is a sports presentation of NCTV5, bringing you the best in local high school athletic competition. This afternoon at the legendary Paul Brown Stadium in Massillon, Ohio, the broadcast game will feature the Division 5 state championship matchup between the 11-1 Liberty Center Tigers and the 13-0 Armanda Clearcreek Aces. Hello, football fans. This is Mike Whitman, and along with my partner Jim Leatherman, we'll be bringing you the exciting play-by-play action of today's contest. Well, Jim, we got a bird's eye view tonight. We're high atop the roof at Massillon's Tiger Stadium, and today it'll be the Men in Black up against the winners of a 40-game regular season winning streak, the Armanda Clearcreek Aces. Jim, this is for all the marbles. There's a lot of tradition behind this. Have the Tigers got what it takes to get over the hump?
Oh, I believe they do, Spike. The boys in 93 came down here and they took it to an overtime before finally bowing. This Amanda Clearcreek team is, as you say, 40-0 during the regular season, but I think it's time for them to be beaten. This is going to be a classic game and a wonderful place to hold a game. It's a rug down there, but we all know that this is the Notre Dame Mecca of Ohio high school football tradition. So fans are ready, even though everybody's all wrapped up. We've had a drizzle, then it doesn't rain, and then rain again. And the boys came down last night, and I think they're excited. I believe they're focused. They got over the mountain there against Patrick Henry and just came right on rocking. They didn't flatten out. They kept their focus, and if anything, they've continued to improve. So I do indeed think the Tigers are here to bring back the state championship to the NWOAL Liberty Center Tigers.
As we get set here for the kickoff, well, this is one of those big ones you dream of, but normally just get stuck reading about later in the newspapers. The Tigers came through after taking a big midseason loss, but here they are. They've earned their way.
Kicking off for the Aces, number 1, Scott Affolter.
The toss was won by Clearcreek. They deferred. Tigers will receive. Back deep for Liberty Center is Zeider and Sam Smith. Caught at the 10, Smith straight up the field behind the block, breaks 2 tackles, gets across the 25 and tackled on the 28-yard line. Excuse me, that was number 31, Mike McClure.
Pretty good field position to start this drive, this opening drive, Mike. And rain has let up just a bit here, so we'll see what's in store. But fans are in place. Not quite sold out here, but as the camera shows, a big crowd to watch this action.
Tigers with Smith and Zeider in the backfield, Atkinson in the wing right. Here's the pitch to Zeider going wide. Is stuck at the line of scrimmage. Good pursuit by the Clearcreek Aces. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for Liberty Center.
Yeah, that was nice lateral pursuit by the Aces. They slid along their right side of the line and was able to stop Ryan. Looks like he could have popped it for some yards, but for that one guy. Remember early in the season there was a lot of blitzing against the Tigers, which sometimes proved successful.
Clearcreek lining up in a 5-2 defense. Tigers with their wing right. Here's the give to Smith. No, kept by Jurassic. Gets outside. Follows the tackle by Zeider. Breaks it. He's over the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. The 5. It's a Tiger touchdown. Jim, I don't believe it. They stuck it to him on the second play from scrimmage. A 70-yard touchdown for Liberty Center.
Oh, yeah, no flags. No flags. That was a clean play. There was some very wonderful blocking over here. A major portion of that defense was fooled with the faking inside. Seth Atkinson made a nice block out here on the outside man, and good running by Joe Jurassic, and we hung up a quick 6. The trademark of this Tiger team all season. They can score, and they can score quick, Spike, so Tigers light it up.
72-yard officially touchdown there. Joe Jurassic on the fake sweep. Cut it up inside for the score. Clearcreek, by the way, only giving up 2 points per game. Have only allowed 4 touchdowns all season. The set by Zeider, the snap. The kick is up and off to the left. But the Tigers lead at 11:03 in quarter number 1, 6-0.
Cameraman points out that the quarterback, who also doubles as the place kicker for the Tigers, might have been tired. He had a pretty extending run there, Spike, and he made it to the end zone, but then he had to change shoes and might have been a little winded there as he lined up for that kick. But Tigers on top first, and you couldn't ask for a better first possession. Wow.
Woo. Well, certainly Amanda's eyes are opened up there. They, of course, are a bigger team, but then that doesn't mean a whole lot to the Tigers. They've faced that all season long. Even though Clearcreek has a decided edge in defensive points or points given up, Liberty Center actually holds a slight edge on total offensive yardage. Liberty Center, a much better passing team. Clearcreek only throwing the football 97 times this year, completing 43%. Excuse me. Jurassic now back to kick. Ball set on the 40. Here come the Tigers. Little squib kick, end over end. Picked up on the 32 And snowed under at the 28-yard line, Jim. That kick has done good again for the Tigers.
Oh, yeah, that dribble kick all season long, they just kind of bounce it down there and try to stay away from the big lot of air under it, potential for a big return. And the up man that took that kick off kind of ran a little laterally looking to get around the Tigers, and they were pouring down, so they stuffed it, and Amanda Clearcreek takes over, already aware of the speed the Tigers have at any position.
Lining up in a two-back set, wing right, very much similar to the Tigers. Here's a push up the middle, off left tackle for about 6 yards on the play. Good strong push by the Clearcreek offensive line.
Rain starting to come down pretty hard here again, but it is a warm rain. It looks as though the rug, if we can call it that down there, the AstroTurf, appears to be in excellent condition. So it's a new experience for the Tigers playing a game on that Spike, but so far footing doesn't appear a problem, even though it is raining. Might bother passing.
Yeah, that's very true. It certainly probably will be a wet football. Now Clearcreek in an I formation, split out wide left, give straight up the middle. He'll go for about 3 yards on the play, across the 35 and up to about the 37-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and about 1 to go.
Spike, it's my understanding this Amanda Clearcreek likes to grind the drives out and passing only when they have to. But with this rain falling, I think if they can move the sticks on the ground, that's exactly what they want. But Tigers might have something to say about that.
Well, no question. I don't think it's going to matter much to Liberty Center. When they throw, it's going to be when they decide to throw. Now they go with the two tight end with the wide receiver right. Here is the give. The quarterback stuffed him behind the line of scrimmage. The Tigers snuffed it out. They were setting up to run the option right, fake to the fullback up the middle, and the quarterback was stopped dead in his tracks.
Left side of the defensive line for Tigers appeared to be there, and whacked that quarterback good, causing a little bit of a loss, so now it's about a 4th and 4.
Huge play for the Tiger defense here in the state championship finals. Back to punt as the quarterback, Allfather. Atkinson deep for Liberty Center. Here's a low line drive, bounces on the carpet. Atkinson steps away, and it's going to be covered by Clearcreek down on the 23-yard line of Liberty Center.
I don't know whether Clearcreek left the line of scrimmage early, but that 81 was down there just about before the ball got there, Spike. So maybe they've got some speed on their side of the coin too.
Well, you think they've got speed. Joe Jurassic's obviously inherited the speed of his dad, Bob, but you wait till you see Sam and Jesse and Ryan and Seth get a hold of the football. In fact, who knows? They might even run a tackle eligible with Bushman, and he may sprint for the distance. Here we go, Tigers in the wing right. Jurassic's under the center. Takes the snap, give to Zeiter up the middle. He'll go for maybe a yard. Clearcreek, obviously a much bigger team, are going to be pretty stingy up the middle on defense.
Think of how good that has to be for the Tigers, both the coaching staff and the players, to know they handed Amanda a 3 and out after the big play in the first series there that hung up a touchdown for the Tigers. So in spite of the rain, Tigers appear focused.
Here we go now, 8:24 remaining in the first quarter. Tigers in a wing right, two tight ends. Give to Zeiter. Zeiter pumping those feet, digging hard up over the 25 to the 27. Gain of 3. Tigers now, Jim, they're setting pretty good. They've got a 3rd down and 5, and they can pretty much run whatever they want to here. They can go wide inside or throw that little tight end drag across the middle. A lot of options here.
Yeah, Spike, they went outside a couple times, and one, of course, the quarterback keeper, very successful. So I think Amanda's got to do a little guessing here.
Tigers staying with that two tight end set. Atkinson in the wing right. Smith and Zeiter in the backfield. Here's the give to Smith going wide, following the block. Excellent block by Atkinson. Smith breaks a tackle. He's going down the sideline to the 50, down to the 45. Finally drug out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Oh, I know the camera's got the blocking on that, Spike. Nice run there, very nice run, but it's been the blocking and it's been the line. It's just been the whole team. This Tiger team executes. They haven't made mistakes. They just plain are focused. They know what they want to do. They're making a piece of history here, and wonderful play on a 3rd and 5 to move the sticks.
Yeah, gain of about 10, 20, 25, about 29 yards on the play. Jesse Smith got a real good hook on the defensive end there. Jurasic fakes, back to throw, throws deep. He's got Silvis open. The catch, it's at the 10, the 5, and he's down inside the 5-yard line to the 4. A big gain for Liberty Center. Joe Jurasic rolled out left, had protection from Derek Ziegler, and Andy Silvis, the tight end on the left, went deep, and he's down at the 5-yard line. Number 65 is shook up. Hey, Jim, you know, that's one of their yeah, that's one of their top defensive players. Number 65, Nathan Rose, one of the co-captains.
What a pitch and catch there between Joe Jurasic and, of course, Andy Silvis. But good blocking, he had protection, and Joe right on the money with that throw.
Here go the Tigers, deep pitch to Zeider, and they run him down out near the line of scrimmage. Jim, they moved the ball pretty well, but the Tigers still, if they execute their blocks, can show that they can break the big one.
Yeah, that's true. On the Tigers' left side, when they run left, so far on those plays that take a little time in developing, where they try to get around the outside, Amanda Clearcreek seems to have the answer for it. But again, that sets up things later down. But key series here for the Tigers. They're in that red zone, and they got to have points.
2nd down and 5 on the 5-yard line. Atkinson in the wing right. Here's the give to Smith. Cuts 5-4. Touchdown Tigers! It's 12 to nothing now. Touchdown Tigers!
Oh, orange and black on the home side of the field here at Massillon, just going bananas. Conversely, on the visitor side, still orange and black. They're a little bit shell-shocked right now. They've seen this Tiger speed from several positions, Spike.
Tigers now lining up. It appears that they're going to be going for 2.
Yeah, that would be almost a necessity, since they come up short on their point after the first score, Spike.
Well, but they are setting up to kick. Zeider, the holder, and Jurasic, the kicker, snapper in there. Here's a good hike. It's up and it's good, and the Tigers lead 13 to nothing. Jim, you know there's not such a bad idea taking that 1 point now. It's early. We've got the 13-point lead, and who knows, down the way, that extra point may prove very crucial for Liberty.
Yeah, and that's pretty near an automatic when Joe Jurasic can put the toe on there. And well, I tell you, Tiger offense is just plain running up statistics here. They've had the ball 2 times, and they've hung up touchdowns each time. I can't say enough about the preparation the coaches throw into this, and the boys and the parents that support everybody, and it's just a focused group, and I think that's just exactly the kind of focus that it takes to bring a championship back home to Liberty Center, Henry County.
Well, Rex Lindgruen and his staff took no chances. They were prepared right down to the most minute detail, even keeping the place where they were staying a secret to keep these guys away from all the hoopla. Jim, in 5 minutes and 33 seconds, Liberty Center has managed to score as many points as Amanda has given up in the other 3 playoff games. Yeah. Here's Joe, end-over-end kick taken by number 31 on the 31-yard line. He's met and hit right on the 35. Tackle was by, I believe, Mike McClure.
Spike, if you think about it, this team that had amassed 40 regular season wins in a row might be just a little shell-shocked now, but they are a good team. They didn't get all those wins. They've had tough games, and they're just a little on their heels now, because how can you expect the kind of speed and quickness that a team like Liberty Center has? To a man, to a position. The Tigers just out-quick everybody, even if they're not as big.
Man in motion from the wing going right. Here's a deep pitch sweep. He hung up in the backfield. Jesse Smith out there, along with Derek Ziegler, and they bring him down right at the line of scrimmage. I don't believe they got a single yard on that play. Tigers with good pursuit on the outside.
Yeah, Derek Ziegler's number called on the force out of bounds, a tackle there, but good penetration by the Tiger defensive line, Spike, and we've really seen that against Waynedale and PH and, of course, Apple Boys. The line play on both sides of the ball just couldn't be better.
Man in motion going left, wide out to the left, drops back, he throbs it up there. It's caught, now dropped at the 44-yard line. Pressure put on by Zeider, Atkinson, and Kenzie Kern. That'll bring up a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, I think the receiver might have to hang his head on that one because that was right in the breadbasket, a nice soft throw, albeit the ball being wet and his hands wet, but he had a little crease right there, and that should have been a completion.
Well, that route that they ran, Jim, is they curled him up underneath the wide receiver going deep. Liberty Center had a little trouble with that early in the year when they played Tenora. But once the second half came along, that was no more a problem, and I don't think it will be here either. Now we've got 2 wide outs each side. Pro set in the backfield. Alfodder back to throw, under pressure, and he gets rid of it somehow. Almost sacked in the backfield. Tremendous pressure from Chris Baum, Derek Ziegler, Ryan Zeider, a host of Tiger ball players. Amstutz in there. A beautiful job of making him throw it away on 4th down.
Oh, yeah, he was pretty near sacked for the big loss there, and doesn't that remind you of Brian Heber? Brian Heber, great quarterback from Patrick Henry. When the pressure was on and stayed on, that affected him the rest of the game. So I think the Amanda fellas are sort of aware that the Tigers come in bunches.
Deep kick now over Atkinson's head, has to let it roll, heading for the end zone. 5, 4, 3 and down right there. It should be it was touched on the 3-yard line, and I believe the referee, though, is going to stick Liberty Center back at their 2.
Yeah, now Amanda Clearcreek couldn't have had a better punt there. Those guys are on their heels now and really shell-shocked, or whatever the term would be, but caught pretty much flat-footed all the way, and they did. Instead of getting some air under the ball, they drove a line drive that just was a little deeper than the Tiger receiver and got a good roll on it. So this should do a little something toward getting Lady momentum on the Apple Creek side of the ball.
Yeah, no question there, Jim. They're looking for some momentum, and that certainly could have been the catalyst for them. Tigers now, 2 tight ends, Atkinson in the wing right. Here comes Zeider following an inside block, gets up over the 5, maybe out to the 7-yard line. Nice gain there, Jim, of 4 yards, and that got the Tigers out away from the shadow of the goalposts.
Yeah, that's true. Apple Creek was thinking safety there. I mean, they had a big rush on, and Ryan was able to run by it and did get some elbow room.
Yeah, certainly that 4-yard gain helps. Gives the Tigers a few more options now. Now they're showing a new set. Jesse Smith lining up wide wide right, and Atkinson wide left. Jurasic drops back to throw, throws the home run ball for Jesse Smith, runs under it, and it's caught at the 39-yard line. Jim, this kid just doesn't stop failing to amaze me. What hands. He was under pressure, defensive man was all over him, but Jesse hung on. A big play for the Tigers of 36 yards out to the 40.
Oh, yeah, and you have to wonder if Jesse isn't playing a little bit toward the good and glory of his brother Cam, who gave so much to the Tigers early. But what a throw by Joe Jurasic. He just reared back and got his arm into it, figuring that Jesse could snag it, and indeed it was.
All right, Tigers back to the 2 tight end, Atkinson in the wing right. Here is the give inside to Zeider, breaks 2 tackles, bores forward over the 45 to the 46. Gain of 6 yards on the play. Jim, another good job by that Tiger offensive line.
Yeah, that's a good point, Spike. And I'll tell you, Amanda had them back on the 3-yard line, and the Tigers are just plain moving the ball, and they've called a timeout. They need to regroup. It's early in this game. There's just under 5 minutes left in the first quarter, but they have not been able to stop the Tigers, not in any way, shape, or form.
Could this be a team of destiny? Tigers, had a rough way to go, Jim, in that final stretch drive. They went up against a Wauseon team and were leading 4 touchdowns to 1 when all of a sudden there was a safety and then another quick touchdown. All of a sudden the score was 28-22 with a lot of time left, and all the momentum was in Wauseon's favor, but perhaps one of the biggest plays of the season was a fumble recovery by, Jason Coy. And Jason was the only man among 4 players, and he fought his way out of there with the football, and that did save the Tigers on that night. And then next week they went up against the Bryan Golden Bears, and Bryan didn't quit, and they had the ball with time running out on the Tiger 30-yard line. Well, back to live action here. Tigers staying with that same formation, wing right. Jurassic's under center. Here's the give to Smith, following a nice set of blocking on the right side by Weshy and Chris Baum.
Yeah, you mentioned the Tigers had a tough road here. They did indeed, but they continued to grow and mature as a team. And to a man that's out there on the offensive or defensive set, and even to the substitutes that come in, they have a purpose and they execute. And that's just what it's about. They're just so good at doing those things, plus staying away from the turnovers.
That's right. Tigers taking it right to them with their 2 tight end set. No spreading it out with all that speed. They don't need to. Momentary jump by the defense. Not there. Zeider plunges forward for maybe 2 yards. That first down run by Smith, the last play, put the ball on the Clearcreek 49-yard line. Gain of a yard. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Jim, then we went to the crucial Archbold game with their great defense. Late in the 3rd quarter, Tigers finally got the ball back, but they trailed by a touchdown. And obviously they had to have that game to win. But they went down and scored with 10 minutes to go in the quarter, leaving it tied. Now back to action. Jurassic's give to Smith. Smith following 2 nice blocks, rolls across the 45 down to the 42-yard line. Tigers close to a 1st down. It looks like it's going to be about 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, this Tiger team that we're watching right now has certainly had no quit in it all year. The one time they got tripped up in the regular season by the Patriots, they actually had the Patriots beat, but they kind of let them up because of a bunch of changes, and the coach stepped forward and said, hey, I kind of blew that one. So credit to Rex, but boy, from that point on, they've been up and just getting it done.
3rd down and a long 2. Here is the fake to Smith. Jurassic rolls out, has time, just overthrown. Atkinson open for a moment down near the 30-yard line, but the ball was just overthrown. That'll bring up 4th down and a long 2 from the 42-yard line of Clearcreek.
Tigers had 2 receivers in a pretty close proximity there. The tight end, Andy Silva, is just a little deeper than Atkinson, and I'm not sure who that pass was intended to, but it was off a little bit, but pretty well defended. Clearcreek had players in there pretty tight.
Well, we're in 4-down territory. Tigers in punt formation, but you know as well as I. Here it is. Give up straight up the middle. Decider plows forward, and it's going to be close. We needed to get across the 40-yard line. Jim, I don't know. It looks like he may be about 3 chain lengths short.
Yeah, it could be, and you're a chain runner when they're back home in Tiger Town. But from our vantage point here, they did not get a break on the spot. But the chain gang's going to come out, and well, we'll see.
Yeah, it seems to be some disagreement there as to where Ryan Zeider, the upback's forward progress was. But that's why they have those striped shirts on the field. Here's the measurement. And yes, indeed, he is about 6 inches short. Could be a big boost here for some sagging spirits on Amanda's side.
Yeah, that's true. The Amanda fans really try and noise it up hard for their aces out there, but field position not all that great, and so far Tigers having their way on both sides of the ball. So we'll see if they can stop that passing attack, which Amanda went to pretty big last series.
Outfitter now, the quarterback lining up in the I formation now, keeps it up the middle in the option, breaks the tackle up near the 50-yard line, gain of 9 on the play. All that was, Jim, is he simply faked the option, give to the fullback, and then followed him up through the right side, picked up 9.
That's true, and Tiger line kind of bit on the fake, and it went for good yards. So that might be the best play Amanda's had at this point.
Well, the Tigers now with the ball in Amanda's possession at midfield. That's all right. A little pressure here may end up helping them in the long run. Here's the give. The fullback met at the 50-yard line. And I don't believe he made it. Well, now wait a minute, a pretty favorable spot here by the official from the sideline.
Well, he only needed a foot, so whether they get it there or not, he had no place to go. Instead of piling into that line full steam, he had to slow up because there was no hole, just no hole at all. So Tigers will surrender a first down, and if I'm not correct, that might be the first down for the Clearcreek fellows.
I believe so, but it came at an opportune time for them. 2:22 left in the first quarter. Tigers up 13-0. But Clearcreek trying to get back a little edge here. Motion right. Outfitter back to throw. Throws a lob across outside. Overthrown, number 81. Chris Baum out there along with Atkinson. Chris, the linebacker, dropped off and forced that ball to be thrown high. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
I think pressure from the defensive line there might have actually tipped that. Looks like Bush might have got a paw up and flagged that ball, but if not, quarterback had to throw over the top of him. And remember earlier, the Tigers were pressuring him in a heavy-duty manner, so I think he's pretty anxious to make those passes.
That's true, Jim. That ball had a lot of wobble to it. That may have very well been tipped. Now Clearcreek with wideouts both sides lining up in the eye. Perhaps that option drops back to throw now. Pressure from Davis, hooks him, and Davis pulls him down. It's intercepted! It's intercepted by Andy Silvas, but give all the credit there to Troy Davis. A hard pass rush. He broke the block, hooked him, hung on, forced a bad pass, and the Tigers defense comes through in the clutch.
Oh, that was a wonderful play there, and Clearcreek quarterback should have ate that ball, but he thought he was going to make something happen and even throw it away, but he didn't have enough of a view to see where to throw it away, and the Alert Tiger secondary picks that off, and Tigers with perfect field position.
Don't be surprised if the Tigers go for the juggler here. They got Axon wide right and Jesse Smith wide left. Jurassic's under center. They show blitz and then pull back out. Jurassic's on a straight ahead give to Smith. He'll gain maybe 2 yards on his plunge. That's not a bad idea, Jim. Show them the 2 wideouts and then dive it up the middle. It'll keep the defense honest.
Exactly. They're planting the seeds of worry there, and they've come to respect some of this Tiger speed because whenever the coaches and the quarterback, the offense have asked for some speed at given spots, it's been there.
Now Amanda showed single coverage out there. I'm a little surprised. They kept their standard 7 men in the box. So they could be susceptible to that long bomb again. Here's Smith wide left, Axon wide right. Pitch to Zeider following Smith's block. He breaks a tackle himself over the 50, down to the 46. Good positive gain for Liberty Center there of 5 yards.
3 yards needed.
Sam Smith, a little slow getting up, but he appears to be okay. Tigers with the ball on the 46-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and a short 3.
Man, what a first quarter this is for the Tigers.
Jim, simply amazing. They've dominated the play so far. Amanda shows that they've got a little bit of pursuit, but other than that, Liberty Center so far in the driver's seat. Now the Tigers go back to 2 tights, and the wing Atkinson is on the left side. Here's the fakes the pitch left, under pressure, good block there, throws it upfield to Atkinson, caught at the 30. He makes a move down to the 22-yard line. Tigers with some good blocking in the backfield. Jurassic's rolling hard to the right. It was Chris Baum picked up the rusher, and Jurassic's found a wide open Seth Atkinson, and the Tigers pick up about 22 yards. It'll be a first down on the inside the 22-yard line.
Yeah, that was a perfectly executed pass there, and if Baum wouldn't have picked off that guy, Joe didn't have time to make that throw because there was some hard rush coming from Joe's blind side, but good block there by Chris Baum.
Clock running down. It'll be the last play of the quarter, 15 seconds to go. 2 tights, wing right. Here's the pitch to Zeider, following a block by Smith outside. Good job by Liberty Center. They get inside the 20. It appears to be down near the 18-yard line. And, Jim, there's the last play of the quarter. Liberty Center leading in this state championship final game. This one's for all the marbles, the big brass ring. They lead 13-0 over the Amanda Clearcreek Aces.
Oh, absolutely. I don't believe anybody could have scripted a quarter in the Tigers' favor any better than this. I think the Clearcreek fellas have about 1 first down, and just haven't been able to do anything on offense or defense, and then the quarterback running for his life tries to ground the ball and ends up getting intercepted. And I tell you, the Tigers just got it going in a big way.
Yeah, the Tigers have faced adversity and they've come through, and now here they are in the biggest game of all. You know, Jim, this game isn't just for these guys. It's for these guys in 1993 that were there knocking on the door, took it to overtime. It's for the 92 team that made it to the regional finals, or excuse me, the semifinals before going down in a tight ball game. 91, they won a game, or 2 games. In 90, they won 1 game. And here it is. It's all culminating here, all coming together. A lot of hard work, a lot of years of Tiger football excellence. So many players have sweated and gave blood for these Liberty Center Tigers, and here it is.
Oh, that's it exactly, Spike. And each time a Tiger team has raised the bar a little bit higher, well, this Tiger team wants to just do it all right here.
Well, it's far from over, though. We got 3 quarters to go. Tigers 2 tights, Atkinson right. Here's the give. It's an inside reverse to Atkinson. Found a block by Jesse Smith down inside the 10-yard line. Boy, Jim, we haven't seen that play for a couple of weeks, but it sure worked there.
Yeah, they had that worked to a perfection. There were bodies going this way and bodies going that way, and here comes Seth with the ball and orchestrated just about right. It took a little bit of time to unfold as all those fakes and handoffs would be, but moved the sticks, 1st and goal.
Yeah, credit that to the offensive line, firing out, doing a good job. Seth Atkinson has really emerged in the second half of the season as that extra weapon, and it's really opened it up for everybody else. Tigers now with 2 tights, Atkinson right, going in motion behind the backs. Here's the give to Atkinson, and met right at the 10-yard line. Good push by the defensive interior of the Aces. That'll bring up, you're going to spot the ball just outside the 10. It'll bring up 2nd and goal from there.
I look at this as a key possession for the Tigers. If they can push this in right here, the Aces definitely in a hole, and maybe a substantial hole. So Tigers need to dig down a little bit and come up with the play that can get her in there, Spike.
Yeah, definitely a big series here. This could direct the whole rest of the direction of the game. Tigers now 2 tights, wing right. Give to Smith on a sweep. Blocked by Atkinson. Smith gets outside. Out. No, they're going to bring it back, Jim. Smith got into the end zone, but they're going to bring it back. I believe Atkinson may have caught a little bit of the back of that last defender out there. Unfortunate play for Liberty Center, but it will still be 2nd down, so they got a lot of time to get it in.
Right, and they're close enough. We might see a little bit of the Tiger passing game that a lot of times they keep under wraps. Just impossible to make blocks just perfectly the way people are scattering down there. But how about a nice run by the back to find that corner marker? He had to do some pretty fancy stepping out there. So Tigers with a bit more of a challenge here. They're on the 23-yard line now. They call a clip against the Tigers on that, Spike.
Yep, 15 yards from the point of the foul. And the Tigers now have 3 downs to punch it in. Definitely a big break for Amanda. Well, Jim, you just never know. The 13-0 lead doesn't mean a whole lot right yet this early. Tigers sticking with the 2 tights. Atkinson in motion right. Here's the fake to Atkinson. Jurassic keeps it around the right side. Breaks the tackle, spins, rolls down inside the 20 to the 16-yard line. 7-yard gain for Joe, and there's another Amanda player down over on the sideline. That's the 2nd one now. Number 65 again. That's the 2nd time he's went down. Jim, with the Tigers on the ball at the 16, and it's 3rd down, I think maybe do we look to throw the ball deep, or are we going to try to run something?
Oh, I think probably a pass here, but you know, that rollout by the quarterback, we've seen him run several things off of that. So all the things that the Tigers have done offensively, I believe plants a seed of concern for the Apple Creek fellas. So, but we need something, and the wide side of the field would be to the Tigers' left. So I think it's time to dig in the playbook and come up with something big here, Spike.
Yeah, I think too, Jim, we're on the 16-yard line. With the Tigers' speed and breakaway ability, we don't even have to throw it to the end zone. It can be some little drag pattern or the short man out and hit him halfway down, and perhaps he can break his way in. But if nothing else, if the Tigers can only get, say, to the 10 or the 9-yard line, perhaps that'll set them up for a lot better field goal position.
Yeah, that's it exactly. With first down on the 9.5-yard line, Tigers really need to get some points here, but Apple Creek kind of playing some defense and also getting a break or two on a penalty.
Tigers now with 2 wideouts to the left side. Here we go. Jurassic's back. He's got protection. Gets it off. Silva's there. It's caught. It's a Tiger touchdown. Andy Silva's going to the ground, making a circus catch at Liberty Center. Scores another one.
You know, the pattern did he run, and Joe Jurassic, without any fear at all, just stepped in there and put the ball just about where it had to be, because there were Apple Creek defenders all over the place, but he had a feel for his tight end, and like we've seen many times this season, Andy Silvas, good hands Andy, comes up with the catch. Tigers hang a big score on the board, and the Apple Creek fellows are on their heels, Spike. They are on their heels. They haven't seen this in a long time.
Wow. 19-0 at the 10:07 mark of the first half. Zeiter to hold, Jurassic to kick. Here's the put down, the set. It's up and it's good. Another good snap from the snapper, and Liberty Center leads it 20-0. 20-0.
Spike, from our vantage point on top the press box on the home field side, we can't hear the Tigers or the Tiger fans, because as they celebrate and cheer the team on, their sound goes out. But we do hear deafening silence from the people that are sitting on their hands across the stadium, because the Amanda Clearcreek Aces are just about as flat as a team can be, and yet I see them hitting. I don't see them giving any quarter there. They're banging hard, but Tigers are just got it going right now, Spike. They're executing. They've got the quickness, the good play calling. Joe Jurassic's just a masterful job when he's called upon to pass. The receivers, despite the wet conditions, are coming up with the passes, and Liberty Center Tigers are having a dream come true so far at this point in the game. There's almost 3/4 of the ball to play, and Tigers aren't going to let anybody up today. No way.
Well, Jim, at this stage of the game, it certainly doesn't look that way, but that's why they play 48 minutes. Tigers now in the lead, 20-0. Jurassic gets that end over end chump kick down there. It's bobbled at the 22, now picked up by 22. Breaks the tackle, gets across the 35. And the Clearcreek Aces get some decent field position at their own 39-yard line. Jim, it's been just one big play for another this season for the Tigers. You know, they've been touted as a running team, and certainly Rex has a penchant for running the football, much to some of the Tiger fans' chagrin. But, boy, here they are on big plays. They've made them one time after another. And they're holding on here to that 20-0 lead with 10 minutes to go. Here's the snap, the give, stuck in the backfield. We're going to get the number on that. It was a single digit. Kenzie Kern in the backfield for the Tigers, blitzing from his middle linebacker position. A loss of 2, bring up 2nd and 12.
Yeah, as you point out, Spike, all season long, whatever team the Tigers faced, they either are outweighed, the other team's taller, the other team's got some Division I athletes, whatever. But the Tigers have found a way to compensate and just really have gelled as a unit.
Jim, for 75 years they've been the littlest team around. They're used to that. Here's motion right in the I backfield. Here's a give to the fullback. Now he pulls it back. Quarterback still with the ball. Now dives, trying to save his own skin. Flag on the play. Seems to be a late hit.
Late hit there.
Quarterback went down in a dive, Jim. I'm not sure the Tigers could. I'm not sure the Tigers could avoid that.
You know, it looks as though the quarterback did indeed hand that ball off, but because Tiger defense was there meeting that ball carrier, he pulled it out and attempted to go around his left end and Tiger's right side, and then in the flurry of tackling out there, possibly a late hit there, and that moves the sticks. So far, the penalty has been Amanda Clearcreek's best play.
Well, that's right. Tigers have faced adversity twice here. A big penalty shoved them way back, and they still managed to score. And then a penalty gave Clearcreek a first down, giving them some little momentum edge. Now here's motion right by 81. He stops, setting up in the slot. They got 2 wide outs to the right. Outfielder back to throw, looking on a crossing pattern. May have been tipped at the line of scrimmage, but over the head and very uncatchable. Liberty Center, good pass coverage, I believe, by Ryan Miller.
That was just a quick three-step drop by the quarterback before he planted and threw the ball, and I don't know whether that pattern was completely mature yet before he delivered it, but remember earlier the intense pressure by the Tigers crashing in there. He doesn't want to hold that ball very long as he's looking for a receiver.
Yeah, Alford, the quarterback, was their district player of the year. Now on the option, Cat keeps it inside the 45 down to the 43. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 5 to go.
Andy Silvas on the stop there. He stayed home, and when the quarterback decided to turn it up, he made the stop.
Senior Troy Davis coming out of the game for Liberty Center. Replaced.
3rd and 5 here, Spike. This is a big down for the Tiger defense.
Outfielder drives back to throw, setting up a screen, and he overthrows.
And on his back after.
Yep, on his back. It was Lingerland and Ziegler putting on the pressure as he goes down again.
Oh, you got to love that for the Tiger fans and the Tiger defense. Here we've got an all-district quarterback who says, let him come, I'll throw the screen. And he could not get back fast enough to make that screen happen, and he threw a high pass. His receiver couldn't haul it in, so Tiger defense, big stop there.
Now a high wobbling snap back there. He gets off a high spiraling punt. Atkinson signaling for a fair catch, and the ball will roll into the end zone. And at 8:05 to go, the Tigers come up big on defense again with their super pressure. They lead 20-0. Jim, I'm going to finish that little story I had there with Archibald. You know, the Tigers were trailing by a touchdown and definitely a must-win game. They got the ball back with about 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, and at the 10-minute mark, they did manage to score and tie the game. But the pressure was on. Archibald got the football, drove all the way down to the Tigers' 28-yard line with a 1st down, and it looked like the season was probably over. Now back to action. Tigers with 2 wide outs, Atkinson and Smith. Jurassic's back to throw, under pressure, sacked down inside the 15 on the 14-yard line.
The best defensive play so far by Amanda Clearcreek, and it lights her fans up. But looking at that scoreboard, Amanda Clearcreek needs to come up with some plays to get back in this game. But, you know, Tigers think about that, and they'll come up with something again. But so far, up until that play, Joe Jurassic's about had as much time as he needs to pick a receiver.
Well, that time he was alone in the backfield as the backs had already released and went out. Good rush from the defensive tackle spot. Tigers now with those 2 wideouts either side. There's a quick pass to Atkinson caught on the 14. He gets up to about the 16-yard line where he's brought down. Gain of only 2. Clearcreek swarming to the ball along the sideline.
Yeah, they had that sniffed out pretty well. They had 2 defenders right there just waiting to see what was going to happen, and so they did pretty well stuff that. So Tigers still in a hole. It's about 3rd and 14. So need a big play here or else, you know, not to give up the turnover and then get some room with a good punt.
That's right, Jim. I think we have to use a little basketball analogy here. Take care of the ball. 6 minutes and 40 seconds and rolling. 2 wideouts for Liberty Center. Jurassic's dropping straight back. Here's a little inside toss to Atkinson. He bores his way forward over the 20. Gets past just beyond the original line of scrimmage. But the Tigers hang on to the football, which was paramount in this case.
Yeah, with the heroics of Seth Atkinson as a prime receiver here the last few weeks in the playoffs, some of those circus catches he's making, I'm sure Amanda Clearcreek watching him every step of the way, and looked like he had double coverage on that play and even the previous play. Even though they were receptions, they were stopped for virtually no gain. We have Joe Jurassic's back for a punt, and he needs a good one here.
Gets it off. Ball hits, takes a good Liberty Center bounce. It's rolling end over end inside the 30, down to the 25, to the 24, to the 23, still rolling to the 22-yard line, almost down to the 21-yard line. Liberty Center with a 30, 40, 50, 58-yard punt. Puts definitely a big switch in field position as Amanda is back on their own just outside, or just inside their own 22.
And since that was a good defensive series by Amanda Clearcreek before that, a good punt was essential to get them away from the Tiger goal line.
Well, with 5:45 exactly to go here in the first half, Tigers need to hang on. Here's a linebacker blitz, and they get him in the backfield.
Andy Silva.
Yes, Andy Silvas. Andy Silvas came hard. Liberty Center showing just one more of their many weapons. Clearcreek lost 3 yards. Never had a chance to get that play off the ground.
Yeah, that looked like some of the Patrick Henry game in the playoffs where Tigers chose their spots and did some blitzing and sometimes really proved big rewards.
Tigers now with Amstutz at right end, Bush on the right tackle, Lindgren nose guard, Sharp left tackle. Alford back to throw, pressure by Amstutz, and it's picked off! It's picked off by Seth Atkinson! Amstutz came blowing through the defensive line. Man, has that kid got speed. Forced a bad pass. Atkinson was there to intercept.
Oh, yeah, good play all the way around by the Tigers. Tremendous pressure there. I mean, this quarterback, he's all district. They love him. He's been quarterbacking this team for a long time to a lot of victories, but I don't think he's seen the Liberty Center Tigers before.
Boy, Jim, I don't know. This, just like Lindgren, Coach Lindgren said, this Northwest Ohio Athletic League has prepared us well. Tigers now, in an opportunistic time, they have the ball on the Clearcreek 28-yard line. Here's the give to Smith around the right side. Gets around the end. Breaks the tackle. Down inside the 20. Near a first down to the 18. It'll be 2nd down and 1. And this Tiger machine just keeps on rolling along. Boy, Jim, I tell you, they got a block on that defensive end. And the Tigers block so well downfield. Sam Smith was dancing all the way for his 8-yard gain.
And as we look at that clock, just under 5 minutes to go, how sweet would it be for the Tigers to chew a while here and put another one in?
That's right, Jim. We don't need to score right away. Let's work on them a little here. Atkinson now in the wing left, 2 tight end formation. Zeiter and Smith in the backfield. Here's the give to Smith coming outside, following a block. Oh, we're going to have a flag on the play. Smith got first down yardage, but I believe they're going to get the Tigers for some kind of a hold or illegal block. We're going to see here. What was the call, Jim?
I believe the center kind of a block in the back there. The people are holding? Holding is the call on that, but anyway, Tigers have had the ball marked off against them before and bounced right up. But as you look at what happens here, the officials, I think, are probably calling an excellent game. A few mistakes made on the Tigers, but you can't fault the kind of drive and effort they're making here. But the penalty has been Amanda Clearcreek's best play on offense.
That's right. Tigers so far have been hurting themselves with penalties. It'll be 2nd down and a bunch. 13 to go. Here's the give to Zeiter up the middle. Breaks a tackle, fights forward for about 3 on the play. That will bring up a 3rd down and about 10 to go. Now we're going to make it 3rd and 11, a gain of 2. Tigers have had actually, Jim, very little luck on the fullback dive, but then usually that play starts to work in the second half when they get the other team's defense kind of wearing down somewhat. Tigers now faced with a big down if they expect to put any points on the board. They're sticking with their 2 tight end formation. Clearcreek with 9 men in the box. This is going to be a big one. Here's the fake to Zeiter. Drassic drops back, lobs it out to Sam Smith, catches it on the 25, down inside the 20-yard line, and he's awful darn close to a 1st down. It'll be 4th, I believe, and very short.
Yep, they're going to come up just a little short there, but what do you call as a coach right now? I mean, you're right there. You only need less than a yard, Spike. You go over the top, which a lot of things might go wrong, or do you think you can make some movement there on right or left side? In the past, they've called Zeiter's number for a yard.
Well, you know, they usually go to Zeiter, but last week in 4th and short yardage, they went to Sam Smith. Now they're going to give it to him. That is a Tiger first down. Jim, from up here, it looked like it was about a foot short, but no way. Kenzie Kern over there along the sideline for the call. It never hurts with a little bit of influence.
Yeah, well, the yards people over there, as they drop that marker when they see action coming their way, didn't drop it on the right spot, evidently, because it clearly was short, except for the men who count.
Yes. The men in black at the line of scrimmage on the 17-yard line. Here's the give. No, it's a fake. Jurassic keeps the ball around the outside. He's going to be brought down for about a 5-yard loss. Clearcreek smelling that one out. A few words there between quarterbacks. Outfitter also a defensive back. But that's all for the good. I'm sure they were talking about what they were going to get their mother for Christmas there. But, man, at this point really doesn't have much room to talk as they look at the scoreboard and find themselves down by 20 big ones.
This, I believe, Spike, I think if Amanda's got any chance at all in this football game, barring a miracle the second half, they need a stopper this series.
Tigers now with Atkinson in the slot wide left. Jesse Smith deep. He's got single coverage. Here he's going out on the out pad and the long throw just out of his reach at the 4-yard line. Nice throw, actually, by Jurassic. Smith had his man beat on that corner pattern there on the fade, but just over the fingertips. So here again, we're faced with a big third down play. It'll be 3rd and 16 to go.
Yeah, he had his man beat, but not by much, Spike. He was closing fast, and Jurassic didn't want to put it up for a turnover, so he put it where either his man was going to get it or else the sideline was going to get it.
Yeah, good point, Jim. Tigers now probably look to at least get part of it back here on 3rd and 16. Here's the give. It's the inside reverse to Atkinson. Breaks the tackle. Down inside the 15 to the 10. Yes! Tigers are going to be short of a first down. A gain, though, of 14 yards on the play. That's the second time they ran that little inside reverse to Atkinson. And he tackled squarely on the 10-yard line. It will be 4th down and 2, and now it's decision time for Liberty Center.
Yeah, that's true. This is a big play here. That was a nice, successful inside reverse, and that gets some action going both ways, and Atkinson did a good job running through traffic. Spike kind of picking his way and got that close to the first down.
Lindgren says, "The heck with that field goal, baby." We're going to shove it down your throat. Atkinson wing right. Excuse me there. But the cadence count of Jurassics drew Clearcreek off sides. I don't believe there was any movement on the Tigers. Encroachment, and Liberty Center pulls another rabbit out of the hat, and they're going to have a first down on the 5-yard line.
As senior quarterback Joe Jurassic was going up to the line of scrimmage, I've seen him do that. I thought about it. I figured this would be a good time to give him all the quick counts you can, and number 65 jumped on Clearcreek's side, and it moves the stick, so Tigers looking good here. He pleaded his case with the officials, but too bad. That's the way the ball is played.
Clearcreek not giving up. They've still got a lot of fire. They were ready to stuff the Tigers. Here it is. Jurassic now gives it to Zyder down inside the 2-yard line. Boy, it looked for a minute like Jurassic was going to take it wide again and perhaps pitch out to Atkinson, but he gave it at the last second to Zyder, and Zyder pounded his way down to about the 2.
I know, I like that play where Jurassic doesn't know whether, at least from our vantage point, whether he's going left or right or what, because there's a lot of things he can do off of that. And they certainly trust the senior leadership, the incredible leadership of Joe Jurassic.
Clock at 1:26 and running, not really a factor here. Clearcreek, from their point of view, they have to come up with a huge defensive play here if they want to stick around and be a factor in the second half. Tigers with 2 tights. Jurassic's rolling out, has Atkinson. Now he lobs it in there. Atkinson can't quite come up with it. Boy, there was a late hit there as they knocked Atkinson about 10 yards out of bounds. No call by the official, Jim. I think that's bull.
I don't know, but we're watching that play unfold, and we're running out of end zone over there real quick, and we're kind of up here thinking, oh man, quarterback, turn it up and go. But he was thinking pass all the way, and again he decided to pull the trigger. It just wasn't there. But Tigers with 2 more downs, if you will, and enough clock. But they need to get some points here because I believe this might break the back of Amanda Clearcreek.
Yeah, 3rd down and a short 3 to go. Jurassics did a good job by throwing the ball away there. Here it is. Here's the pitch to Zider. Cuts it up inside. He's down near the 1. It's going to be close. No signal yet. And they're going to call it 4th and goal inside the 1-yard line.
Spikey rolled in there, but they're saying he must have had a knee down or something. All right, now this is the time. It looks like a timeout's called, and I believe Clearcreek needs a stopper here, but I don't know what they can do. The Tigers have so many things that have been working successfully. What would you call, Spike? What would you call?
Jim, the Tigers, I think, have had their best success when they can get the ball and start out around the end and then cut it up inside some big blocks from the tackles and the running backs. But, Joe has had fairly good success on his fake the motion, send everybody one way, and him with the roll the other way. But then on the other hand, that's a big gamble because if they sniff it out, now you're in no man's land.
Yeah, I kind of look for Amanda Clearcreek to put everybody on the line of scrimmage and just send them, just try to stonewall it. Maybe this would be a perfect call for just a little pass.
Yeah, they could very well roll out. Silvas has a way of getting open on these particular plays. I think Lindgren will probably kick it. He likes those field goals.
Crowd senses this is a big play.
Oh, love it, baby, love it!
Raise our hands, we'll touch God.
You couldn't have scripted it any better, Coach.
Tigers here now with 4th down and 2 feet to go. 53 seconds to go. 2 tight ends, Atkinson wing right. Jurassics pitches to Zider, cuts it up. It's a touchdown! It's a touchdown! Jim, the Tigers took it right to the big boys. They said it's us against you, and baby, we beat them.
I gotta say, the starch is gone from the fans across from us there, and that goose egg looms large as we look toward halftime. Amanda Clearcreek just totally stunned, unable to do anything positive, Spike.
Jim, up to this point, though, they haven't quit by any means, but the Tigers simply out-finessing, out-fasting, and out-blowing them out at the line of scrimmage even. It don't matter how big they are, these Tigers keep executing and opening some big holes for the Tiger runners. Tigers now lining up to go for 2. Here is the give. It's the inside reverse action, cuts it outside. He's got 1 man to beat, and he's in there. Get the Tigers 2 more points. 28-0. You guys, you're not going to stop these Tigers today.
Nice wheels there by Seth Atkinson. He looked to cut it up. Evidently, it maybe is designed to go that way blocking-wise, but he see no hole there, so he had to do a little dance and sprint for the corner, and he got around him, man. He looks like the Barry Sanders of high school football, Spike.
Yeah, no question about it. Ball bearings on those feet. He did a little juke, got caught inside, and kicked it out and had the speed to get into the corner of the end zone. Jim, it's 28-0, 50 seconds to go. If this Clearcreek team can come back and make a game of this now, then you're looking at a mighty fine football team.
Yeah, reflecting on the Tigers' season to get to this point, remember how they had Patrick Henry on their back in the regular season there, and PH come out like a house of fire and got right back in it and even beat them. So Tigers aren't going to let anybody up. If it's working for them now, they'll come out the second half, and I don't think we'll see any change on the intensity. On the other hand, Amanda Clearcreek has got to, they got to just start from scratch, Spike. I mean, the passes worked against their defense. They're getting beat on the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback doesn't have time to make his reads out there and throw, and they've had virtually no running game. I think if the statistics are considered, the penalty has been their only positive play.
Another pooch kick, tripped up by the hash mark over there on the 32-yard line, and they'll spot the ball on the 33. 46 seconds to go in the first half. Liberty Center 28 And Amanda Clearcreek Aces, nothing. Jim, right now it appears that the Tigers are kicking the Aces.
Well, I think that's well said. The Amanda Clearcreek Aces are kind of getting their behinds worked right now.
Clearcreek trying to stretch it out now on the pitch. Oh, we got a little action down on the sideline there. Gain of maybe 2 on the play, well defended by the Tigers as they tried to run that deep wide pitch to the right behind a slot man and a wideout. Clock running with 22 seconds to go. Amanda here waiting for a play to be called in. At this rate, they're only going to get one more off.
Mike McClure coming in at right tackle for some speed on the line of scrimmage there.
Look for some pressure here. Back to throw, pressure, and he's sacked in the backfield. Sagarino! Kinsey, Kernan, Derek Ziegler, time and again, they put it on, and Jim, what a way to end the first half. They nail him in the backfield, and it's Liberty Center 28, the Clearcreek Aces 0. Well, Jim, 28-0, 24 minutes down, 24 minutes to go. Certainly, Tigers look to have that unsurmountable lead. However, if you remember the last year, it was St. Henry had about a 30-point lead at halftime over Magador. Magador came back to tie it up, went in triple overtime, and won the game. So at this point, it looks awfully good, but I don't think we can play the old count your chicken syndrome game before it's all said and done.
No question, Spike, and I don't look for the Tigers to do that because this is a state championship, and once this year we let a team up that we had them down. I don't think it'll happen this time. On the other hand, Amanda Clearcreek, they've got a lot of pride. They had a heck of a record. They were undefeated in 40 straight regular season games, so this is a very important drive for them. I think we'll see plays and things that we haven't seen at this point, but I don't know what they can do that can work.
Well, I don't know either, but that's what we're here to find out. 24 minutes to go. This first series will definitely be a huge key for Amanda Clearcreek. Some quick first half stats. Jurassics was 7 of 10 for 124 yards. The Tigers rushed for 177 yards. And the Tiger defense, the unheralded Tiger defense, held Clearcreek to only 24 total yards.
Not only that, a coach reaching his vantage points up here said 5 different players had hit the quarterback.
Ball taken on the squib at the 30-yard line, runs the laterally almost the width of the field and tackled on the 33-yard line.
You know, talking about that defense, he was sacked a few times. He threw a couple interceptions, and basically their passing attack just didn't work. But when you figure 5 different Tiger defenders hit the quarterback, well, hey, that gives them something to think about on the passing scheme of things. But Amanda, you know, a lot of record behind them, and as you pointed out last year, anything can happen. So there's 2 quarters of ball to play as the rain begins again.
Amanda with wide out to the right, motion right. Here's a fumble at the line of scrimmage. There's a fight for. Tigers signaling they got the football. They're going to unsort the pile. It's Tiger football! Who came up with that? Andy Silvas! There's probably nobody in the world around this area, Jim, that's tougher at the bottom of a pile than Andy Silvas.
Well, he can play on any great Tiger team, and there have been a lot of them in the past. And it was mentioned earlier as this game began to start that there's a lot of Tiger pride back home and here in the stands, and these boys want to raise that bar all the way up.
75 years of good seasons and bad, but they're all culminating here. Tigers now 2 tights, wing right. Here is the give to Smith following the block, and there's a flag on the play. Probably will go against the Tigers, not sure here. Gain of, well, no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
You know, talking about this Clearcreek team, yeah, they call a holding against the Tigers, I see. But talking about this Clearcreek team, they've had several turnovers the first half, and this was key. I mean, they had a lot of time to talk it over. The coaches, you know, reassured them or said, hey, you can make this happen and so forth. And sure, it did begin to rain, but they turned it over, Spike, and you just can't do that in a championship game.
Well, you know, once again, Tigers now putting themselves in somewhat of a hole with another penalty. That'll bring up from the spot of the foul, it'll make it 1st and 21 at the Amanda 43-yard line. Tigers got to go back to their good, solid execution. Here is a mix-up in the backfield. There's another flag on the play.
It was a fumble by Joe, wasn't it?
Yeah, he may have bobbled it, and the ball maybe came right back up to him. I wasn't sure because his back had the ball shielded. Nevertheless,
motion on the Tigers.
Yeah, some kind of an illegal movement there, and it'll be another 5-yard walk-off.
You know, Spike, if the Tigers had one dark spot the first half, and how can you criticize if they're up 28-0? But they were bitten by the penalty bug, and whether it was just choices or just by trying so hard that they come up on the wrong thing. But they can't do that this half. They've got to stay focused and not have mistakes.
Well, that's true, Jim. So far they've been their own worst enemy. Now we've got a wide 2 slots on the right side, 2 tight ends. Here's the give up the middle to Zider. Goes nowhere. And the Amanda Clearcreek crowd on the other side finally finding something to raise their voices on. It'll bring up 2nd down and 24 yards to go. I think, Jim, the important thing here is just hang on to the football.
All right, no turnovers, and if this drive happens to stall out somehow, some way, a good punt would pin the Clearcreek guys right back.
Jim, we're not in punt territory. We've got 70 yards is 4-down territory. You know that. Here's the fake. Jurassic has to roll outside naked and thrown down for another. There's got to be a late hit on that. Give me a break. Joe Jurassic was slammed to the ground just outside the 40, and then boom, a late hit, no call.
Yeah, first half we saw a late hit on one of the Tiger defenders there. Looked like a tackle was made, and Big Boy come in just maybe a tad late. Well, here Joe looked like there was a late hit because he was tackled, and then the guy roughed him up, but he did not spare him with his helmet or anything. They called a penalty against the Tigers there, but they're going to take the down instead since it was a loss.
Well, we're looking now at somewhere around 3rd down and at least 30, maybe 35 to go. Tigers with the ball on their own 47-yard line. Smith split wide right, Atkinson left, and sacked in the backfield down at the 42-yard line. Clearcreek, Jim, I guess it ain't over till it's over. Clearcreek with some fire now.
Yeah, exactly, and the Clearcreek fans think the game's just starting. I mean, they're just going crazy, but it's that kind of fire that ignites the defense, and they did stop the Tigers here, even if they had some help, as the Tigers made some mistakes and were penalized. So they need a good punt here, and then the Tiger defense has got to come out and continue where they left off.
All right, Jurassic's in punt formation. Smith split wide left, Axon wide right. There it is, end over end down the right, or excuse me, left sideline. Bounces around the 20-yard line. It will be Clearcreek ball on their own 21-yard line. Actually, Jim, Tigers got off a good punt, got it clean, and actually Clearcreek is in somewhat poor field position here. So not really hurt there at all.
Yeah, I remember their first possession to start this half, they fumbled and turned it over to the Tigers. So they're a long way from the Tiger goal line. But Tigers have been penalized some, and the defense played just super the first half.
Yeah, that's right. With only 24 total yards in the first half, they have to be looking for some answers. Now with the wide out left, 2 tight ends. Alfreder under center. Takes a snap. Here's a safety blitz by the Tigers. A tackle broken. Kenzie Kern hanging on by the shirt tail. And the Tigers finally swarm to the ball. That was number 35. Brad Miller, all league and all district recognition down in the Central District. That probably was Clearcreek's biggest play of the game to this point. He rambled for just over 10 yards. It'll be first down on their own 31-yard line. Tigers now showing everybody up. They're going to look to stop the run, to give to Miller. And yes, they did. They stuffed him at the line of scrimmage. It was Andy Silvas and another lineman in there on the stop. They're going to give him about a half a yard gain on forward progress there. A little generous, I might say. Tigers with their standard 3 linebacker set. And there's the old hit, the old Kip Kern cheer. The granddaddy of football here in Liberty Center, the Kipper. Now Alford back to throw, throws that little swing pass outside and tackled solo by Jesse Smith after a gain of about 5 on the play. That is going to bring up 3rd down and about 3 on Amanda's own 38-yard line.
Amanda receiver kind of limping back to the huddle, so he got stuck there pretty good. Now he's going out and being replaced. I would mention that the Amanda Clearcreek line is a little more fired up. They're banging pretty hard.
Hey, these guys come from a great football school, a lot of tradition. They're not going to quit, Jim. Alford takes a 3-step quick drop, and is dropped. A wide open receiver over there. Number 14, Keith Deal, and boy, there was a deal there as he dropped the pass. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Tigers now are going to force are facing now here a good situation, 4th and 3.
Yeah, that's too bad for Amanda Clearcreek there. That quarterback did make a nice play, and the receiver run his pattern and really wasn't ready to catch that ball, but hit him almost right in the face with it as he turned around to look for it.
Well, no doubt a good toss. Tigers putting on a rush. Here comes Silvas. It's blocked by Ryan Zider. Ryan Zider over there now scoops it up. Now the quarterback picks it up. He's going to try to run outside. Boy, that was a mistake. Baby, you're going down deep in your own territory. Jimmy may as well let that ball go. The Tigers take over on the block by Ryan Zider. Alfreder went back, made a big mistake and picked up the ball, and he was snowed under a whole slew of Tiger tacklers. Troy Davis won, Silvas couldn't get all the numbers, but the Tigers with a first down on Amanda's 8-yard line.
Oh yeah, Spike, just tremendous pressure there, and Ryan Zider on a slippery night, he tried to do the right thing and curl up around that as a fumble there, although he had plenty of space to pick it up and go in, but result, Tiger, great job.
Well, really a heads-up play, though. No time to fool around. Here's the give to Smith. Smith going wide around the left side, the 5, the 4, pushed in. It's a touchdown! Yeah, Jim, he was in. He was in. He got the pylon, and that's a Tiger touchdown. It's 28-6, 34-0, and there it is. 34 points in just over 2 quarters of action. That's more points than that team has given up all season.
No question, Amanda Clearcreek came out, and even though they fumbled on their immediate first possession in the second half, they were ready to go, and they were having some success. The Tigers had a few penalties, but Tiger defense came in bunches, blocked that punt, and just a wonderful run there by Smith. And effort there. He knew where the corner of the end zone was, and he tucked the ball over.
Drossix now, Zider on the hold. Drossix up. His kick splits the uprights. 35-0. And again, the sophomore Jesse Smith, another good snap. Jim, they've got good job from that young man all season long. And the Tigers lead here, 35-0. And I think one point to make here is you have to credit the Tiger coaching staff, and I would assume Coach Lindgren. The Tigers weren't going to sit back on that 28-0 lead. They sent everything they had but the kitchen sink. Silvas blitzing up the middle and Zider coming hard on a corner blitz from the outside. And they blocked the punt. They were going after him. They want to put him away early, and it sure looks like they're on their way.
Oh, yeah, perfectly. And Clearcreek was moving the ball a little bit up there toward center field, or toward the middle of the field, and Tiger defense stiffened, and they held them, and, then they had to punt. But, I don't know. His Tiger team is getting right in there where they left off the first half, Spike.
Jim, Right now, there are about 12 and 7. There's about 19 minutes remaining, and I'm telling you, they're going to be dancing in the streets tonight until the wee hours. Here's the kick, end over end, taking it to 31.
And he put his knee down.
Number 8, and Nathan McLean mistakenly went down to one knee to field that. I just can't believe how successful that's been, because we see right now, right there, another fruit of that kickoff. There's only been 2 or 3 times all season the Tigers have given field position as far up as the 40-yard line.
I know. First few times early in the season we saw that, we kind of wondered, hey, did he miss it or just what? But no, they've got that dribble kick to a science.
Amanda now with 2 backs, 2 tight ends, and a wide outright. Tigers 7 men on the line of scrimmage. Here's the give off the left side to Miller. Gain of about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7. And Jim, I think that's really their only offense. They just can't throw the football.
That's true, and that's a very important thing for the Tigers to negate. I mean, they prefer the run game, but if you just make them run it, the tough Tiger defense snuffs it out. They have attempted a lot of passes. Remember, he was intercepted a couple times and sacked many times and hammered by many different Tigers in the first half.
Tigers now showing blitz. They got 9 men near the line of scrimmage to give up the middle. The quarterback kept it on that, faked the dive, and on the option, fake option, followed his back and knifed forward. It'll be about a 5-yard gain. 3rd down and a long 1 to go, just inside their own 40-yard line. Clock continuing to roll, 6:18 here in the 3rd quarter. Tigers putting on a 35-0 whitewash up to this point. This could be Clear Creek's last stand. They've got to get something on the board and quick. Wide out to the wide right, comes in motion left. Offered her on a long count. Now give to the fullback Miller, and he's going to go rambling and turning for a 1st down. Some action there in the backfield. Amstutz for Liberty Center had a hold of the quarterback's leg, and Alfredo really didn't care for that too much.
Don't have the statistics right in front of us here because of the weather conditions, but I'm sure that's less than a handful of 1st downs total for the Amanda Clear Creek Aces. But they did move the sticks here, so they get a fresh set of downs, but the clock is beginning to be a factor for them.
If I'm not mistaken, that's their 4th 1st down, 1 coming on a penalty. Back to drop. He's open along the left sideline. No, it's dropped again. Jim, I'm not so sure it's the quarterback's fault. He's had 1.5 million guys in his face all night, and he's had at least 4 or 5 passes just dropped.
Yeah,
Miller was wide open down that left sideline.
He was, and boy, that would have been a factor in kind of reestablishing a hint of momentum for the Aces. I don't know, there just has to be frustration there, but hey, these are the weather conditions, and these are the circumstances, and they're matched up with a very tough NWOAL Tiger football team.
Yeah. As they are rolling unmercifully along, clock at 5:34 of the 3rd. Tigers with their 5 down linemen. Now dropping back. Here's a pass to Miller in the backfield. He's caught, but it's a loss. It's a 5-yard loss. Sharp in there. Silvis in there. Ziegler in there. Bush in there. A host of Tiger tacklers. Jim, now we're looking at 3rd down and 15. What a cakewalk so far for Liberty Center in the state championship game.
No question. The whole stadium knows that there's got to be a pass, and Tiger defenders covering the receivers for the most part like a blanket, and the Tiger line just putting on tremendous pressure.
2 wide outs to the right, getting single coverage. Good pressure. Offiter gets it off, and it's caught. Up near the 50-yard line, it'll be short of 1st down. It will bring up 4th down and about 4. Nice grab by number 81, Kyle Hinton. That's his number 1 target this year, but I believe that's the first pass he's caught tonight.
I didn't get the number on the Tiger rusher there, but the quarterback made a nice sidestep to buy just a little more time, or he'd have been pasted for a huge loss.
I'm not sure. well, I thought it could have been Ziegler, but I'm not sure. But nevertheless, more Tiger pressure. 4:44.
4th and 4.
4th and 4 to go. Long 4. Motion going left. The white out left. Offert back, fakes the give, now takes the quarterback draw, and he's busted right on the 49-yard line. I mean, he was brought down hard. Number 78, Derek Ziegler on the stop. And I believe he's short. He's short at least a yard. Tigers take over just outside their own 49-yard line. 4:36 to go.
Yeah, tremendous defensive stand there by the Tigers. Amanda Clearcreek just doing everything they can, tooth and nail, trying to move the sticks and just have possession for a while as they are a long way, always away from the Tiger goal line, but trying to do something. But Tiger defense comes up big again, and I'll tell you, this is just a wonderful highlight film, all these playoffs of the Tiger line play.
Tigers go now. Here's the give to Smith on a sweep right, cuts it up inside the block. Good recovery by Clearcreek and stop him for about a yard gain right at midfield. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
Rain has stopped again. Wouldn't it be good to air it out and loft one over top to our speedy deep receivers?
Well, don't think that isn't in the back of Lindgren's mind. He certainly is one to bring that final cutting edge home as quick as possible. He doesn't want to let anybody get back in the game too easily here. And it certainly would bode well if some of the rest of the Tigers can get in here and get a taste of this tournament action. Now Jurassic's back to throw, just as we thought. Good pressure. There's going to be a flag on the play. Ryan Zeiter had a hold of the jersey, but actually he had no choice. That was a good move. He was only protecting his own quarterback there.
Yeah, that's true. With the head of steam that defender had, he would have hit Joe hard enough to hurt him, and so Ryan says, yep, you got me beat, and he held him, but that way the Tiger quarterback lives to throw another one.
To see another day. Yeah, how true. Well, the Tigers now from the spot of the foul. That's going to be a huge penalty. 10, 20. That could be near 25 or 30-yard walk-off here.
Yeah. You know, thinking back of that penalty, if the quarterback goes so deep, there really isn't any alternative for the defender. If Joe would have stepped up in the pocket, then Ryan would have had a good angle on him, maybe kept him out. But anyway, the Tigers have just been getting it done anyway, anyhow.
Tigers now facing a 2nd and 29. The ball on their own 30. Atkinson in the wing right position. Zeiter and Smith in the backfield. Here's Jurassic's now on a misconstrued play there. Joe went to hand off. Nobody was home.
Yeah, a cameraman points out that could have been a fake reverse, and it looked like a little delay on Joe's part, like he was trying to hide with the ball back there. Call it a little quarterback draw, or I don't know. But anyway, didn't work. Tigers got about a half mile to go for a 1st down. So they're looking to not turn the ball over here, Spike.
Yeah, I believe that's in their thoughts right here. Certainly, well, although I wouldn't count it out, they've pulled off one miracle play after another this year. Don't be surprised now. See what kind of formation they come up in. Now the whiteouts on either side are more or less getting double coverage.
Too much time.
And now the Tigers are called for too much time.
Spike, this might be a good time to kind of thank the sponsors. Channel 5 being brought to you by a lot of good people back there in Tiger Country. Pisanello's Pizza, of course, with Craig Myers and his family running it. Holgate Metal Fab with Jeff Spangler. Swanton Welding with Norm Zeiter, and just a host of people. Henry County Bank, Cindy Overmeyer at the helm there in Liberty, and a lot of individual sponsors that have helped make these broadcasts possible. So keep up the good work and go Tigers.
Tigers now with 2 wideouts either side. Jurassic's back to throw, has time, launches a home run ball for Jesse Smith, but it's going to be just overthrown. They went for all the marbles, and why not?
Yeah.
2:54 to go, clock stopped. Tigers now 4th and 35, and I guess the best they can hope for now is to get the punt somewhere back near the original line of scrimmage.
You know, Spike, as we're standing up here shivering and the Tigers getting ready to regroup with 4th and a mile there, a pizza would go real good right now. It really would, and Pizzanello Pizza back there in Liberty Center can deliver, and they just make the best pizza around, so keep them in your thoughts.
Yep, there's the punt, high, spiraling kick, taken, now it's fumbled, ball rolling back all the way to the 25, picked up and brought down in a good solo tackle by Jesse Smith near the 31. Yeah, that's right, Jim, a good warm pizza with a lot of pepperoni and extra cheese, a lot of mushrooms, and a good cold Pepsi to wash it down.
You know, as we think of these games and just the football season in general, we've had a lot of lousy weather to be watching some of these games or trying to bring you the action. But on the other hand, the Tigers get it done. So this is a team that can play with the elements and do it. Boy, you look down on the orange and black, and you just got to love the whole effort, the whole community solidly behind their Tigers for years and years.
That's right. There's sons, and there's fathers, and there's grandfathers. Now Alford throws the fade route. Incomplete. Oh, come on. Well, he didn't look back for the ball. They're going to call the Tigers for a little face guarding there. I don't believe there was much of any contact.
Yeah. Well, it might have been a slight bump there, Spike, but we have had good officiating here tonight, and clearly the Tiger defender did not glance back for the ball. He saw the receiver getting ready to make a play for it, so he was in good position, the Tiger defender, but he nudged him a little bit, and as you say, face guarding, and out come the flags. And again, it's a penalty that's been Creek's best offensive producer here.
Well, and there again, you know, I think he felt he was beat, and he took the safe route, not allowing him to catch the football, and then the score being the way it is, not such a terrible play. Right. Clearcreek now the first down on their own 46-yard line. Wide outs to either side. Here's the fake now, quarterback draw, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard gain. Brought down by Chris Baum, with Silvas and Ziegler also in there close.
Spike, you've got a whole fistful of statistics there, even though they might be a little bit wet. Might be time to mention some of the honors the Tigers have been awarded. They've had several All-League and even All-State players, this team out here.
That's right, much to the Tiger credit. I think they had 12 players named to the All-League and All-District team, but All-State honors went to linebacker, center Kenzie Kern, defensive back Jesse Smith. And now here's a swing pass out, and it's dropped again by Miller. I mean, baby, that's choke city right there. Much heralded running back seems to have trouble catching the ball coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, that's several times when Clearcreek could have really used some good hands on that, but doesn't that make the Tiger receivers look good? I mean, here tonight, as we've seen all season, doesn't matter what the weather, if they can get to the ball, they'll catch it. And the versatility and variability of the Tiger receivers. I mean, it isn't one. It's Atkinson, it's Silvas, it's the Smiths, everybody, Zeiter.
Yeah, it's too bad Joe can't throw the ball to his... It's too bad Joe can't throw the ball to himself. He's got a huge chance. Oh, yes, and Andy Silvas was named second team All-State as well. Third down and long for Amanda. Alford gives the ball up the middle on a quick pop. He's going to get about 5 on the play. Not a bad call at this point, as they need just to break the ice and get on the board. It'll bring up 4th and about 5 to go.
We understand number 35 for Amanda Clearcreek was the state player of the year.
As a defensive, as a linebacker. Should have been Andy Katzen. Yep. Well, he's only, according to stats, he's only had 8 pass receptions all year, and I can believe it now. Alford are back to throw, and he throws it out of the reach. That was a 4th down gamble. Yeah. It's all over now. Cameraman getting a little excited up here with 1:15 to go. 35-0 as Amanda Clearcreek Aces turn the ball over to Liberty Center. Tigers taking over on their own 49.
You know, Spike, this is going to bring about such release by all who have supported and cared for the Tigers. And it isn't just this season. We're talking about all year and all the years that have led up to this. Each team that has made the playoff have put that bar up a notch higher. And these boys are the culmination of what Tiger football is all about.
Tigers now with 2 wide outs right. Atkinson in the slot. Zeiter in motion left. Jurassic's now with a keeper, nobody there. Another miscommunication. The Tiger coaches infuriated over there. Zeider went in motion and nobody was there. I don't know where Sam Smith was, so I'm not sure what happened. Tigers, even though they've dominated Clearcreek, have actually at times played pretty inconsistently here. This is more penalties, I believe, than they've had all season. And they've had a few cross-ups in the backfield.
Oh yeah, Joe Jurassic's looking to give that ball away quick to somebody, but nobody there.
Well, Tigers now facing a 2nd and 12. Atkinson in the slot right. Zeider in motion. They're coming back with the same thing. Sam Smith busts up the middle, cuts to the right, breaks a tackle, gets over down across the 45 to the 43. About an 8-yard gain for Sam Smith, busting up the middle.
Yeah.
It'll be 3rd down and about 3 to go.
Right, Spike, and that might have been the last play of the 3rd quarter. I don't think anyone would have suspected this kind of dominance by this Tiger football team, but they just have been phenomenal. I mean, they faced up with this team and this quarterback, much heralded quarterback, and this number 35 for Clearcreek, as the cameraman points out, was all-state defensive player. I mean, we're talking he must be Andy Katzenmoyer or whatever. I mean, he's even all-player, the player of the year in this division, and yet really not a factor here. He doesn't have good hands. He can't catch a pass, and Tigers all over him on defense as he tries to run the ball.
Well, you know, the Tigers, you have to look to the coaching staff too. Everything has just gotten better as the seasons went along. They've adjusted their offense. They've turned the defense loose with their speed. And actually, if you want to give some credit, the coaching staff has done a tremendous job, and Liberty Center has just continued every week to get better. You have to give some of the credit to the Patrick Henry Patriots in the fact that they're such an admirable foe and worthy of also being down here. As we stated at that 2nd playoff game, the road to Massillon runs through Findlay, Ohio.
Yeah. You know, Spike, you talk about the coaching staff just being excellent in what they try to do. I'll second that motion entirely. And didn't the head coach lose about 50 pounds in the offseason? Well, I don't know if that had anything to do with what's going on here. But, hey, Tiger coaching staff has just been phenomenal, making adjustments when warranted and keeping teams on their toes, both with offensive and defensive calls. But, boy, you just can't say enough about the boys on the field. They're the ones that's got to execute it.
Tigers now, Zeider motion right, Atkinson in the slot right. Here's the pitch to Sam, cuts it up behind 2 great blocks by the Tiger backs, and he's down inside the 35 to the 33. The Tigers grinding it out. Zeider in motion through a great block. Jesse Smith threw a great block, and Zeider, a lot of running ability, just followed the way. I tell you, that's another thing. We've mentioned it a lot this year, but the Tiger blocking by the backs, the tight ends hooking that defensive end, the tackles, blowing their man. You know, the Tigers have enough speed. They don't have to worry about the backside pressure, and that allows them to go downfield, move people out of the way. And with their speed, there just ain't no stopping them. Tigers roll along now. They've got a 1st down on Clearcreek's 33-yard line. Atkinson slot right, Smith wide right. Motion Zeider. Here's a give to Smith again. Busted up the middle for about 8 more yards. Sam Smith, quick hitter that he is, he'll be over 1,000 yards now, Jim. That'll be 2 1,000-yard rushers in Zeider and Smith. And it goes back to 1993 when we got old Bus Ward and Keith Kern also pulling off that same feat for Liberty Center.
You know, we talk many times about this offensive and defensive line for the Tigers, many of whom go both ways, but it's hard to pick a point in a season when they really matured. But I'm telling you, Spike, that's my line. I don't care. They just plain do it.
Yeah, well, you look at that Wauseon game when they had no momentum in the 2nd half, but they were able to hang on. Here's a give to Smith again, a workhorse now, down to the inside the 20-yard line. A gain of about 4 on the play. It'll be a 1st down for Liberty Center. They keep grinding on here. 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Tigers now looking to salt this thing away. 10 minutes and 35 seconds are all that remains from Liberty Center's first football state championship. And baby, it's gonna be sweet.
Oh, isn't that gonna be dandy, that banner hanging in the gym? the culmination of a Tiger program. The boosters, the athletic people that have built Tiger Stadium and made it what we see it there, the people that have given so much and worked without, maybe a lot of thanks, Zeiter and Spangler and their great contributions to get the press box and all the nice things around there. And as we look ahead, we see where the Tigers are going to have a spring sports complex there just north of town on 109, and everything coming up roses for the Liberty Center Tigers, for their boosters, for the fans, for the orange and black of the NWOAL. Spike, it's got to be good.
Well, Jim, that's right. There's been so much community support. And really, if you look at it, there's no money in Liberty Center. I got $4 in my pocket, and I consider myself a rich man. But, there's been a lot of people that's done a lot of things for the town. And as small as it is, it takes the total team effort. And you're talking about everybody from top to bottom. Tigers now with another penalty on first down. It'll be first and 15 to go. Tigers in the two tight end formation. Here's the give to Smith. He's strung outside, and he'll lose about 4 yards. Even Barry Sanders loses a few yards once in a while. Perhaps a face mask there. Smith getting up pretty slowly here. Tigers may be content now to just keep running the clock.
As we broadcast this glorious championship game that the Tigers are just plain totally dominating the opposition, we think about the band. And every playoff game and just about every game we play throughout the year, we look at Tiger Band, and they are as dominant as a football team. I mean, the Tigers have just got it going on for a Division V school, Spike.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of things you can talk about excellence there. Tigers now with two wideouts left. Here is Drosik's back to throw, lobs it over to Zeiter. He's caught in the backfield, makes a move, breaks a tackle, battles his way down to the 25-yard line. It looked like they had him pinned back there for a loss, but Zeiter with a good move and a little power gets to the 25. It will bring up still third down and very long to go, about 15. Yeah, Jim, it goes from top to bottom. The cheerleaders every year do quite well at the Henry County Henry County competition, always coming in first or second. And the band, there's some 95 strong, and most of the bands we see are lucky to be a third or a quarter their size. And on top of that, the band is pretty darn good. Now here's Joe rolling out, throws it, and it's behind a wide open Seth Atkinson. They had Silvis deep in the end zone, and Jesse Smith, who ran a flag pattern, picked up all the opposition. But Jurasik seemed to maybe have the ball slip there as it wobbled behind Seth Atkinson, and it will be now fourth down from the 25-yard line.
Going back to the Tiger School, who are planning a few more additions there classroom-wise, from administration to volunteers, including custodians, food service personnel, the teaching staff, the secretarial staff, treasurer, everybody. What an effort. I mean, the team, the school, everybody on the same page.
Here's the deep pass. It's going to be a jump ball. Jesse Smith wins it. What a fantastic catch in the end zone. There's no flag that time. And now the score is going to read 41 Liberty Center and 0 Clearcreek. There again, Jurasik's rolled out deep to his right, had a lot of time, lobbed it up. There was great coverage there on Jesse Smith, but Jesse Smith proved why he should have been elected to the first team all-district, all-state as a wide receiver. Because I'm telling you, baby, there ain't nobody any better in this whole doggone state of Ohio than that man right there.
What a beautiful play. It just right all the way. Joe Jurasik's time and time again having great faith in his receivers and just throwing strikes out there, but Jesse having to get athletic and really get that. Spike to hang up the extra point. Tigers just totally blowing out this Amanda Clearcreek, and as we've watched it unfold, it's not that Amanda Clearcreek didn't come to play, because they've been hitting. They're some frustrated, but Tigers just way too much.
Now, no question about it, Jim. I hate to use the word destiny, Because, you know, the good Lord didn't ever say it, flat out come right out and say that Liberty Center was going to win this state championship. He never said we'd even make it to the playoffs. But, you know, the Tigers were focused, and he did say that good things will come to those who work for it. Actually, I want to give credit for the actual phrase there. I mean, we both know that's true, but a good friend of mine at just before the start of the Archbold game, Mr. Jerry Langenhop, told me, he said, you know, this was only about a minute before kickoff as I was racing over to the chains. He said, you know, good things happen to those who earn it. And for those good people. And I said, yeah, but I said, there's a lot of good people on Archbold's side. He says, no, trust me. He said, I know. He said, they're going to slip through here and they're going to win the state championship. Brought down, Jesse Smith shows he does it on both sides of the football.
Now, this is going to be a benchmark in Liberty Center school history here. Every player that's on this team, every student at the school is going to be able to remember this championship year. You know, this is bragging rights, Spike. And if you were a part of this team, if you were moving blocking dummies or sweating it out through 2 days and wondering if your time was ever going to come, everybody contributes. This has been a total team effort, and what a glorious thing for the orange and black of Liberty Center.
No question there. Clearcreek now with 2 wideouts, motion right. Here is the give to Miller, and he busts his way forward for maybe a 2-yard gain. Excuse me, that was Davis on the carry. I believe now that Clearcreek might be approaching that 75-yard mark in total offense. Tackle by Silvas.
Yeah, at some point here, the coaches will begin to get their reserves in so they can get a taste of this championship moment, Spike. But, boy, I tell you, the Tigers, the coaches, the fans, the mothers, the fathers, nobody could have drawn it up any nicer for the Tigers.
Brent Overmeyer in it, nose tackle for Liberty Center. Here's the deep pitch to Miller. Baum gives chase, and what a tackle there! That was it Ryan Miller? Number 27. That was the younger Silvas, Brent Silvas. What a hit in the open field. Boy, he took that freight train down right now, right by the ankles. That's the way they do it in the picture books, Jim.
Yeah. You betcha. He's been on the sidelines here most of this game, and I see other clean jerseys going in, and boy, he just stuck him.
Yep, Ryan Miller back in the game now for Liberty Center. Looking around, we got Aaron Tiplady at tackle. Third down and 6 for Clearcreek. They're in their last gasp. Alford are back. A lot of pressure, but Davis knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Troy Davis, another big defensive play. Also in the game now for Liberty Center, number 64, Jason Coy. And it was Jason, maybe, Jim, as I mentioned earlier, that may have saved the season for Liberty Center with his fumble recovery against Wasion. Also in the game now for Liberty Center, get the number here. Tigers going to be back in punt receive formation here. Tim Huff in the game for Liberty. Back now, punt momentarily bobbled. Now gets off a low line drive. It'll be taken by Ryan Miller. Now drop, picked up at the 24. Referee is going to rule it as knee touch down. Ryan taking a pretty good lick there. Few Tigers bending over him here, but I believe he's up and he'll be okay.
On that knee touch, that's a good rule to keep injury maybe away. I'm not so sure that he did down the ball there. I don't believe, but official quick to blow the whistle from quite a distance away. So, you know, Tigers start at their 24-yard line with a lot of subs coming in. Well, check that. Their starters are back in. Starters are in, Spike.
Yeah, the starters for Liberty Center with 6:25 to go have come back into the game. I believe, Jim, this will be for one more play. It'll be for the granddaddy curtain call of them all. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, we've got the starting team, Atkinson in the wing right formation. Here it is one more time for these Tigers. Here's the give to Smith. He's met right at the point. Maybe gains a yard. Clock running now at 6:17 to go.
Well, there'll be a lot of celebration, Spike. I know coaches changed things a little bit. Fans and
Hey, Cam Smith is on the field for the Tigers. What an emotional time this is for Cam and his family. Jim, that's the sweetest sight in the world. That kid was hurt. He came back, he rehabilitated. He got hurt again, he came back and rehabilitated again, only to go down. But here he is in the state finals. Jim, you gotta love it.
No question, Spike, and the fans are really cheering. They know what this means to Cam, who fought so hard and came back.
Here's a give to Cam, and boy, he's busted, but he loves it. You better believe he loved every stinking minute of that lick. Baby, he's back. No, they didn't give it to him. It sure looked like Cam.
No, Spike, I think he had to kind of limp out there, and I'm sure he's not done repairing himself. But this way, he's on the field. He did play, and, of course, we know and love him for his contributions the whole season and even a couple seasons ago. All-state player coming off the field right there.
Yeah, Kenzie Kern, number 69, doing it on both sides of the football for Liberty Center. And here comes Cam coming off the field. Thank God for the Smith brothers. Jim, you got to hope and pray now for Cam that he can come back this spring and run with his two brothers on that relay team.
Oh, exactly, and Liberty fans gave him a standing ovation there as he came off.
Oh, here's the give up the middle, a quick burst. I believe number 6, Chad Collins, a back of the future for Liberty Center. He bolts out to a 13-yard gain. Ball on the 38-yard line, their own 38-yard line, 4:42 to go, clock running, 42-0. You got it right, 42-0, Liberty Center. Mike McClure in the game, replacing Sam Smith for Liberty Center. What an ovation for Sam Smith. What a great guy. Tigers now with McClure and Collins in the backfield. Here's a deep pitch to Collins, follows the block by Axon, turns it back up and gets her up near the line of scrimmage. Now coming into the game, number 63, Munns. 65, Danny Sattler. And number 84, Brad Proudfoot. Here's Derek Ziegler, defensive end. Cum laude, the best there is, Josh Bush off the field. Chris Baum, Andy Silvas. What a set of ball players there. Joe Jurasics now back out onto the field. Most of the second team in for Liberty Center. Clock running at 3:40 to go. What a way for the Tigers to go out, to be able to bring those starters. What a tremendous team off the field. Second down and 11. Here's the deep pitch to McClure. McClure, good backside pressure, takes him down. Gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. It'll be up near the 40-yard, we'll call it the 39. Gain of 2 on the play. It'll be third down, 9 yards to go.
Joe Jurasic, senior quarterback.
Joe Jurasic's coming out. Here comes Amstutz, and Danny Sattler, who saw a lot of action into the game, is Shaddy at quarterback.
No, Joe going
Nope,
back.
Joe going back. Now in the backfield, number 30, Mr. Cordes, Nathan Cordes. Here comes Steph Atkinson off the field. A lot of talent, and you'll see him again next season. Collins in the wing right position. Here's the give straight ahead to McClure. And there he goes. Mike McClure. He's going to go 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. It's another Tiger touchdown. Jim, I can't stand it. I can't stand it no more. What are they going to let off? Jim, that was Mike McClure. And I want to tell you, if there was never a more deserving young man than that. Mike McClure busts that sucker for about 64 yards. And baby, it's 48-0 now.
Spike, the Tigers have just got so many weapons. I mean, they've got them on offense, they've got them on defense, they've got them on the line, they've got them in the secondary, and every time you look up, it's somebody else with wheels, somebody with quickness that just plain gets it done. But you're right, McClure, he had quite a long set on the bench there in the middle part of the season, and we all wondered, well, where's Mike McClure? Well, Mike McClure's been back for the playoffs, and Mike McClure certainly contributed, and he'll be back next year.
Here's the hold by Zeider. Kick is up and good. A late hit there after the kick on Zeider, but Zeider don't care. I don't care. Liberty Center don't care. It's 49-0, and they're just rolling on for more.
Tiger Band firing up the Tiger Fight song. The cheerleaders just kicking up a storm. The rain has stopped, and Spike, it's going to be probably quite a while before it truly sinks in what this Tiger football team of 1997 has accomplished.
Oh, Jim, this is going to be sweet. On the extra point kick, Todd Moeller was in there. Now we got another set of Tigers, and there he is, number 81, the number one Tiger fan, or number one Tiger in my heart. Albert Davis, the man with all the emotion. Keep your eyes here on number 81, Albert Davis, because I guarantee you he's going to be somewhere near the ball.
Yaws out there. 68.
Number 84, Brad Proudfoot in the game.
68, Yaw.
Number 68, Yaw. Number 80, Josh Oberhaus. Back to kick now. There it goes, rolling around. It's going to go down by the sideline, and it's live. And you can bet there was Al Davis. He was right there pointing. It went out of bounds. Clearcreek will take over on their own 28-yard line. 2:31 on the clock. Jason Coy in for Liberty Center at nose guard.
Furco, number 50 in the game.
Furco, number 50, solid young linebacker for Liberty Center in the future.
Keller, number 86 in the game.
Yep, number 86, Joe Keller, as Joe Jurassic's now punching out for the final time. There's a timeout down on the field now. Coach Barrett coming out to direct some traffic here. Jim, this wins for all of them. This wins for Kip Kern. This wins for Duke Overmeyer and Cooney Conrad and all the Overmeyer brothers.
Anybody that bleeds orange and black back in Liberty Center and those that had the good health to make it here tonight are just loving this and going to always talk about it, Spike. Tigers excelling, not squeezing it out by a point or two. I mean, just totally dominating in this state championship game.
Yep, and Banker, if you're watching tonight, baby, this one's for you too. Yeah, and I'll bet the old barber up there, he's watching and he's happy. Here is the give to the outside, and boy, is he popped by that Tiger defense. Maybe a yard gain on the play.
It looked like it.
Tigers swarmed to the ball.
Looked like he lost his hat on that, Spike. Guess not.
Oh, yeah, number 36. Boy, he felt the brunt of that, Sean Cole. He'll never forget the Liberty Center Tigers. And there's number 52. That's my boy. There's Scott in the ball game.
Oh, yeah, Spike, this is beautiful. It is, and deservedly that they're all in there. These are bragging rights. Bragging rights.
Oh, yeah, you better believe it.
Eric Slee in the ball game.
Number 71, Big Kane Myers in there at nose guard. Here's the give. Up the middle. No, coming around the outside. There it is. It's up to Albert. No, he's not going to get him. I believe they're going to bust it for a touchdown. Number 14, Keith Deal, busted that one from about 60 yards. Well, Jim, you know, I really don't care. The shutout really doesn't mean anything to me. Maybe it meant something to somebody, but who the heck cares? It's 49-6 right now, and this game was done hours ago.
Yeah, it's true, but Clearcreek faithful that have followed them, you remember that long regular season win streak they had to get something to save a little face there, Spike, but they popped it. We had such intense pressure right there that once he broke through, he pretty well had clear sailing down the sideline, and that fella's got some wheels.
Well, they got to step on Albert, but I bet it won't happen again. Now they're lining up to go for two wide outs to the right. Quarterback rolling out, finds a wide open number 31, Brian Barker. His two-point conversion is good, and the score stands with 1 minute and 38 seconds to go, 49-8 in favor of your state champions, the Liberty Center Tigers.
Yeah, it's kind of Oh, a sad moment that the seniors have played their last football here, at least in a Tiger uniform. Many of them might go on and play college ball, and I believe there's a lot of colleges in the area, once they've been scanning these films, think that, hey, those Tigers can play some ball. But they're happy. We got people on the sidelines hugging each other, and deservedly so. The reserves and the young players need to get their licks in, and, well, it's just a slice of history we're witnessing here, Spike, and, well, what a tender moment, what a wonderful moment, and wow! As we climbed up onto this press box, we knew the Tigers were good. We felt in our hearts they're going to find a way to do it, but I didn't know whether we knew they could dominate like this. I mean, this is a team for all time, Spike. You know, I mean, they had that one blemish on their record against the Patriots, a very good Patriot team early in the season, but boy, they came back and they got stronger and tougher and focused, and here we are with the state championship.
Tiger kick now taken by Collins. He breaks the tackle, moves up across the 25, up near the 28, and the Tigers appear to be hit with another penalty, perhaps a holding call or an illegal block of some sorts. Really, it's academic at this point. It'll be a hold called. Now into the game, number 74, Rex Noacre. Shaddy at quarterback, 63 Munns.
88 Huff back in. Jay Miller, number 59. Westoven, number 57.
Number 27, Brent Silvas at running back will be in there. Number 73, Andy Bloomfield.
Bob Shaddy, or not Bob, but Shaddy will lead him in this drive.
Yeah, Rob Shaddy, number 4. Tigers coming out now after the penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 with a minute 33 to go on their own 12-yard line. Shaddy under center. You got Cordes in the wing left. Here's the give straight ahead to Brett Silvas, and he pops forward for about a 2-yard gain, and the clock rolls in the direction of Clearcreek, mercifully on. Now into the game, number 21, Matt Starkey. Tigers with maybe time for 2 more plays, Jim. I believe they're going to get most of the guys in there, too.
What exactly transpires once there is a state champion? They will present a trophy and crown the Division 5 1997 state champions immediately following the game, Spike?
Well, I certainly think so, Jim. And here come the freshmen onto the field. 40 seconds to go. There'll be time enough for one more play. We'll see if we can get all these numbers. Number 35, Troy Westoven. Number 10, Scott Overmeyer will be the quarterback. Number 7, Nick Parasini. And number 85, Brad Wyrock. Coach Al Wyrock's son.
Number 75 out there.
Number 75, Todd Spangler. 8-7, this will be it. This will be the final play of the game. Here's the give, busting straight ahead, Parasini or Westoven. And it's all over! It's all over! The men in black! The men in black! They never forgot that sign that was put up. Keep the dream alive! And for those 93 Tigers, here's your answer. These guys came through for you. And for 75 other years of Tiger football players, Jim, it's over. The Tigers kicked their hind ends. It's 49-8, and I want to tell you what a football team we're seeing here.
I hope these Channel 5 broadcasts are preserved forever. I hope they've got a way to keep this film in usable condition for posterity's sake, because we witnessed something, Spike, through the course of this season. Saw a team mature into a champion team, and it wasn't by this or by that. It was by focus. Just a wonderful experience. This team of 97 has created for themselves and for the school and for the league bragging rights that are going to last into the future. What an experience for these boys to have participated, and certainly much can be said for all who supported them during this. The sponsors, the the Boosters Club and all the hours put in by the moms, washing the clothes when they don't want to, warming up late meals, the teachers at school for doing what they can to see to it that these players maybe got a break or at least another chance at this or that. Just a wonderful wonderful thing to have witnessed here. And man, Spike, I'm looking at my watch, and I've got nearly 6 o'clock. We've had rain on us and what all. We've got great release because we got it done. And wouldn't a Pisanello's pizza be good right now?
Well, you know, the Tiger moms did a lot for the team as they fed these guys on Thursday nights. Pisanello Pizzas chipped in several times for the kids. And it's just been a wonderful season, the backing of the community. This is something that's going to go down. And, you know, Jim, all these guys through all these years have been slowly building that tough Tiger tradition. You know, the scrappiest team in the league and all the rest of the syllables and adjectives and all the other BS that goes along with it. But, you know, these guys made it. These guys made it. And now they're going to pass it on to the next Tiger bunch that's going to come in here. You know, it just keeps getting better at Liberty Center.
Yeah, that's true. They've developed some tradition with this team and with the others that have indeed made the playoffs before. And with all the good coaching, with all the good effort and every good thing behind them, it still comes down to the boys. They have to gel as a team. They have to be selfless. You know, they just got to go out, be focused, and execute, not worry about who gets the ink, not worry about somebody missing a block, somebody missing a tackle. That's okay. That play's gone. We go on to the next one. And Tigers have excelled so well this year when it counted.
Amanda now they're going to receive their runner-up trophy while the Liberty Center Tigers are down for the last time for their quick team prayer. We'll hang on here. Yep, and that's it. It's officially over now. There's the raising of the helmets. Jim, you got to give that bunch over there a lot of credit. There weren't many of those people that left early. And you can still hear them pretty good, too.
That's true, and that was a fine football team. They had played Versailles last year, and Versailles nosed them out and went on. And they had to play Versailles again, and this time they won. So I'm sure they pretty well felt, hey, look, we've had 40 regular season wins in a row, so we're going to do it. But they matched a Tiger team that could get it done and did do it, and what a wonderful event here.
On behalf of the Commissioner, the staff, and the member schools, I'm very proud to present to you Division 5 runner-up. Congratulations.
Cut your mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now direct your attention to the west side of the stadium, where Assistant Commissioner John Dickerson, assisted by Board of Control member Larry Law, will now present the 1997 Division 5 State Championship Trophy, and by the way, setting a new Division 5 scoring record tonight to the outstanding football team from Liberty Center High School. Mr. Dickerson.
Scoring record.
How about those Tigers? What a dominating performance they put on today. They truly deserve the right to be called Division 5 state champions. On behalf of the Commissioner, staff, our member schools, very proud to present to Liberty Center the Division 5 State Championship Trophy. Congratulations.
That's not where they came from.
I don't care. It's where they're going.
They're going to the goalpost for pictures.
Ladies and gentlemen, we urge the fans to enjoy the post-game celebration. And then, as time goes on, we must leave the stadium and prepare.
Nobody in the world. Get me off of it. Suck me off of it.
I expected it.
You hear me? Congratulations there. Papa Atkinson.
Awesome catches this season, I tell you.
At 35. Oh, yeah. He must have dropped 3 or 4 passes. Yeah. Henry only had 8 receptions all season. And the other receiver had 19. Well, you could just tell that once we stuffed them a little bit, they...
Way to go, Joe! Oh, way to go, Tigers!
You did it. You did it.
Smitty.
Final game tapes. Anybody? This way, the pumpkin belief.
Dammy.
Easy smile.
Good job, Cammy.
Tommy.
I tell you. She's not used to people beating her.
A final rub.
All right, girls. Bye, girls.
Shut up.
It's almost too good.
Huh?
From the inside, we believe we could be #1 in the state of Ohio!
Thanks for the phone calls, by the way.
I was just thinking I don't have to call anybody for you next week.
No, they didn't.
We knocked out #1, #2, and #3, and #9.
You know what?
Joey. Congratulations, kids. Pictures of the trophy. Maybe Joey.
Good job, Ken.
Way to bang him hard.
Great job tonight, Joe.
Good game. Good job.
Zeder, come on. Get a hug, Mom. Get a hug.
Kiss your mom like a good boy, Seth.
It's not your girlfriend, Ryan.
Way to go, big guy. Way to go.
Hey, you get that nose fixed yet?
You guys stay together.
Give her a kiss. No, give her a kiss.
Where are you, Mom?
Troy, great job tonight.
Way to go.
Up, up. Good job, Poppy. Hey, McClure. Nice sprint, buddy. Good job. Unbelievable.
Yeah, there was a 50.
Should have been 49. Oh, just a minute. Get him in there.
Get him back in there. He's going to take another one.
Just a minute. Bob.
Where are we going, Tommy?
He's going to go back and celebrate.
Number one, the band boosters have asked me to announce that we've got these nice car signs that have come in, little flags that you can put on your car window. We wish we'd had them last week, but it just didn't work out. They have them for sale out here, and they would sure like to sell them. And I think this would be a nice memento to take home to celebrate our state championship in Division 5 football this year. And here's what we got to do for these kids when they come in. They deserve the best welcome you can possibly give them. There hasn't been a group of kids work any harder. There hasn't been a group of kids dedicate themselves any more to any one goal than these boys have this year. And when they enter that doorway, please stand up and give them the same big Liberty Center welcome you give every time they take the field. Please do that for us. Thank you very much, and they'll be here in just a little bit.
Buzzing again right now. We have beat them by 40.
You're right.
Yeah, that's right.
I was there.
Julie was out trying to gather her cheerleaders around.
Well, hey.
And I said, and you know.
we'll give the mic now to the man that's responsible for this. We know you all want to hear Sam talk, but we've got to let Rex talk first. So, this man does a lot for these kids. He puts in a lot of time. His assistants put in a lot of time, and I don't think anybody really knows or appreciates how much time and effort they actually put into our football program. And so let's give a big round of applause for our head coach.
First off, I'd just like to thank everybody for coming out and supporting us through the entire playoff system. I mean, it was great. We started 13 years ago when I first took over the program. And we talked to the kids. We went 0-10. And I remember a couple of them, in fact, a couple of them quit. And I told them at that time we were trying to turn this program around, build a strong foundation. And this championship just kind of sealed the deal for every team that we've had in the past. I mean, they built the foundation. It just continued. Every coach that helped out. And I can't tell you how excited I am about that. I mean, we worked extremely, extremely hard. These seniors put in a tremendous amount of effort, the juniors, the sophomores, and the freshmen. And there they are, 1997 state champions. Season, we start out with a, we coming off like gangbusters, but we were playing more as individuals really than as a team to begin with. Patrick Henry loss really gave us the opportunity to pull together more as a team, and then as the seniors started realizing that their season was winding down, they started taking over more of a leadership role than they had formerly. And they realized that for us to win, we had to win together as a team, no individuals. They had to trust everybody next to them and every one of their teammates. And when we won in the last 4 games, it was basically because we played 48 minutes of football and everybody played together as a team. There were no individuals on that team. And that's what we're most proud of. Without our coaching staff. And I am personally going to introduce each one of these coaches because I know we take heat from time to time, but I guarantee you that without these coaches, we would not be winning. First off is Al Wyrock. Alex is a trainer. He's my right-hand man. Without him, we'll get things around when it's time for a game. Scott Barrett coaches our linebackers. Tom Moeller, defensive and offensive ends. Norm Tyler, freshman coach. Ron Shea, our go-to guy. Doug Utah, helped on the sidelines, Charlie plays for us, helping our offense roll with. Rob Myers, freshman coach. Dick Velasic, defensive and offensive backs. Tim Sneese, defensive coordinator, offensive line. And the wizard himself, Terry Miller, offensive and defensive backs. And I'll tell you right now, the reason that we are the best in the state, the reason we beat team number 1 ranked in the state, that was 10-0, was 10-1 after we played them. We then played a team that was ranked 3rd in the state, that was 11-0, 11-1 after we played them. A team that was ranked 10th in the state, that was 12-0, 12-1 after we played them. And the team that was ranked 2nd in the state, 13-0, and 13-1 after we played them. What was so amazing about this season was that, you know, I personally love competition. I know these guys love competition. That's why we hit every day. And we wanted to make a statement. We didn't know whether we were going to get into the playoffs or not, but once we did, we wanted to show everybody. That was 10-0, was 10-1 after we played them. We then played a team that was ranked 3rd in the state. That was 11-0, 11-1 after we played them. A team that was ranked 10th in the state. That was 12-0, 12-1 after we played them. And the team that was ranked 2nd in the state, 13-0, and 13-1 after we played them. What was so amazing about this season was that, you know, I personally love competition. I know these guys love competition. That's why we hit every day. And we wanted to make a statement. We didn't know whether we were going to get into the playoffs or not, but once we did, we wanted to show everybody that we were the best in the state. And I think we did that. Oh, yeah. Thank you. And especially thank you, these guys right here.
That trophy right there couldn't happen without the help of all the fans around here, so I just want to give a thanks to all the fans for supporting us throughout the whole season. I think we showed them what defense is really about. But, you know, just thanks to everybody around for making this possible. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I think we just showed everybody why we're the best team in the state. All right. Well, what do you think? Just big trophy for everybody here. Underclassmen, next year will be defending state champs. I want everybody here for them guys next year. We got done this year, and we just love you guys, and we brought them home for you.
I've been here for 25 years, I think, and we've gotten close at different times, and sometimes it almost felt like we were jinxed, and that we got so close, but yet we could never finish it. And Spike came out with a monkey on his back last week. I got a feeling for the rest of sports that we got our monkey off our back, and we're going to win more state championships from here on out. Thank you. You want to come down here and touch it? Thanks a lot for coming out. We appreciate it.
Josh didn't know exactly where they put him. Good game, man. Way to turn on the Jets, buddy. I told you to turn on the Flames. They got the talent to do it again, I'll tell you.
All right, Tom. We'll see you sometime.
Yep, did you ever, there's Sal. Hi. Hi, Eran.
Excuse me. No, you... Woo-hoo! Hand it to Tim.
Well, Doc, I'll have another one next year, I'm telling you. All right. Let's play like you did tonight. Aha, sideline man. Yes. Did you keep the camera running?
Championship, Amanda Clearcreek had given up just 33 points all season. They had never seen the likes of Liberty Center. We go back now to a rainy Massillon, Ohio this afternoon, and Tiger fans enjoying the balmy weather. What a day for Joe Jurasic. Here he is, the senior quarterback, second play of the game. Look at him roll to the right, cut upfield. He will be gone. Jurasic will take it 72 yards for a Tigers touchdown, and they lead 6-0 after the first possession of the game. Next time they had the football, Jurasic will beat him with his arm. Bomb to Andy Silvius, 45-yard gainer. He's down around the 5-yard line. Then they give it to Sammy Smith. He's in there standing up. Now the ace is trying to get something going, but watch Silvius diving right here for the pick. Liberty a whopping 28-0 lead at the half. Tigers doing everything right. Fourth quarter, it's 4th and 15. Jurasic deep for Jesse Smith. Hey, that's a touchdown. Tigers in a cakewalk for the title. Final was 49-8, and here is Gary Sensenstein with more from Massillon.
Dan, thanks. Welcome back to Massillon. You know, earlier tonight, Liberty Center Tigers, Division 5 state championships. We've been talking about for a while. Back in '93, they lose a game in overtime. Nothing like that was going to happen this time. A lot of people involved with this game. You know, the Kerns, the Gunthers, a lot of guys like that didn't win state titles, but this crew did. We got the quarterback, Joe Jurasic, with us. And, you know, we talked earlier about that. This is a community type of thing, wasn't it? A community state championship.
You know, the whole town was involved with this, you know, a lot of tradition in our football team. And tonight we just came out, you know, won it for our fans, won it for the whole community. Tiger football.
You know, a year ago, a Liberty Center team may have been a better team last year, and you don't get in. But a lot of people kind of thought that maybe Joe Jurasic wasn't ready last year to win a state championship. What do you think about that? Were you ready more this year than last year to win a state championship?
Oh, yeah, I think, you know, getting a year under my belt, you know, helped me out quite a bit. You know, our team last year was pretty good. You know, unfortunately, we didn't get in the playoffs. And this year, you know, we just wanted to get in and just show everybody what we were made of. And we're fortunate enough to get in, and we just showed everybody why we were state champs.
Fate and destiny, words like that have been really tossed around about the state championship. Do you guys feel that way too, that once you got in, you know, got the Ottawa Hills forfeit, that destiny took over and fate took over and helped you guys get the chance to win this thing?
Oh yeah, I think, you know, coming to the Archville game, you know, that play at the end of the game that won us the game, and I think right then and there we knew that we had a little bit of help on our side from, you know, some forces, you know, up above, but we came through the playoffs, you know, I got a lot of luck, got a lot of fate working our way, and we just came all the way to Mass and won it.
Congratulations. Dan, you got the trophy for proof. We're bringing it back to Liberty tomorrow. Actually, you're going to get pizza probably when you get back about 2 a.m., right?
Celebrate.
Pizza again.